You were always my favorite, yeah.
Oh my god.
God damn,
I
bro.
enjoyed holding the pillow over your head, yeah.
Oh my god.
You didn't kick as much as the other ones.
What the hell is that
Did
noise
everything
in the
else on my
background?
sheet look good to you?
Yeah, I thought it all looked good.
The background stories? Well, here's a good thing, too. It's kind of cool. If it's just us, then we got a good opportunity to really bond as characters because, we can just talk about our old stories,
Hell
And
yeah, character bonding.
boom, baby!
Yep, it's true.
And it makes it easier to play, too.
Well, the turns go faster and stuff.
Maybe I won't catch the forest on fire this time.
Or
I
maybe
was
you
okay.
can.
And if you do, put it out!
I like the idea of running away from the forest fire.
Fucking Noelle wanted to run away from everything.
He even ran away from the game entirely, so he's a good runner.
That was a good one. Alright, I just went live on my stream, so, don't look at it. That's
I won't.
basically
I'm still
it.
watching Nathan's on my iPad.
Well, I want to be all popular.
I mean,
But you have my undivided attention.
you could spoil some stuff. Last time on D&D, the forest almost caught on fire. Our heroes slayed the fearsome spiders and her queen. They found a disemboweled rat that was more than 5 times the size of the rest of them. And they found some mysterious herbs that they plundered and gave to Brogar the Resolute to research. Now our adventurers, half of them are very tired, so the small party of 3 will be adventuring in this forest area known as the Temple's Grove. What will happen on this adventure? Stay tuned and find out. That was my narrative voice.
10 out of 10 narrative voice.
11 out of 10.
Thank you. That was the first time I did that. I wanted to try something new.
I'm wet.
I love it.
I am going to be uploading these to YouTube as well. That way, everybody could re-watch them. I have to put my little camera in the bottom right. That way, everybody sees my reaction again. Why didn't I?
And that way we can see when you're talking, but we can't hear you.
Yes, that would help me.
I got a camera. I gotta set that up so you can see my ugly face too.
Perfect.
That way people
I'm
like.
never gonna set up a camera.
You don't have to.
That way when I do it, it'd be like, God damn, put the elephant picture back up.
Oh my god!
That's so weird. He's still fat, but has no tusks. That's weird.
God damn it, Phil. That's
Where
fucked
did
up,
his
man.
trunk go?
That's fucked up.
Maybe
man.
I'll duct tape a sock to my face, but like, I am in costume. With my chubby cheeks.
Camera, why
Alright,
aren't
so-
you working?
What do we what do we have here tonight? I'm still learning everyone's character stuff because we just only started last week.
Yeah, it's fair.
We have a fighter here tonight.
Oh,
Yep.
there we go.
All right, so we got a fighter. So we got a front line person. Okay. I got the heals, blasts, and we have.
And I have blasts.
Oh boy, do you! I'm gonna call you the fucking gardener.
It's a talent.
What's that? You got some weeds in the way? Excuse me while I whip out my fireball and burn down the fucking forest.
Yeah.
It's burning. We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn.
I am Smokey the Bear's worst enemy.
Oh my god.
Yes. Right now, you need to change your picture into a bear with a tear coming down his face. Only you can avoid forest fires, says you.
If you find that and put it in Discord, I'll make it my little profile picture for today.
Challenge accepted.
Okay. So you guys, you just visited Brogar. You gave him the black and blue spotted rose for him to research on what it could do. It says it's going to take him a little bit to research it because it's a little complicated. And he'll probably get back to you the next time you return with an answer on what it is. Your other adventurers are feeling a little tired from the little adventure, but you are all tougher than that, and the three of you said, you know, we still look good to go. You know, we ain't scared like you guys. So, you guys, whatever you guys want to do now, basically.
Are they just scared of me? Is that why they're sleeping?
Maybe.
I mean,
you all do notice that your one companion, Noelle, is missing.
Oh, darn. What a shame.
I did it. I found it. I'm posting it.
Oh my god, okay.
Can each of you roll me a perception check?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is pissing me off. Why can't I fucking just paste the goddamn thing?
That's a 17.
There it is.
That's terrifying.
Phil, can you roll me a perception check?
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Perception, and then do you add a modifier to it? I can't remember.
It's whatever your perception check is on your character sheet. It's a skill.
Okay.
+5, so D20 / roll. D20 +5. I got me a 15.
Okay. So Rhiannon, you got the 17? Or who got the 17?
That was UA.
Okay, Yui.
Me.
You are the only one that notices this. You notice Noelle he's in the corner by himself. You see him cast a black magic portal, and you see him jump through it. And he gives you a look back with a smile on his face as he jumps through the portal.
Oh shit. Please tell me he's the new bad guy. Okay. I tell the others that are awake what I saw.
That's bullshit. We need to go after him and punch him in the mouth.
I mean,
But
whatever.
Again, I'm glad we gone that crybaby bitch.
I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it.
I hope he has luck
something
on his
happens
venture.
Yeah.
The portal's gone?
Yeah, did the portal vanish? Can I jump in after him?
It is slowly vanishing.
Can I stick my head inside to see what's on the other side?
You can stick your head inside.
What do I see?
Oh no. Please don't. I'm gonna stand behind him just in case he tries to
Can
get
you make
sucked in.
a wisdom saving throw, please? Before I explain to you what you see.
Something tell Phil he did something fucking dumb. I got a 14.
Okay.
Suck that blood. What did I say?
You see images of floating planet before you. And you see Noel drifting through there, almost like he's floating in space. And he looks at you, and you see him point his finger at you. You felt something try to attack your mind. There was a little lightning bolt that flickered by your head. And then he kind of shakes his head and he says,
"Oh shit.
Must not be strong enough yet."
Oh,
And
I pull my head out of the thing there, and I tell them what I saw. Him doing some weird things with his finger. Normally he's picking his nose with it, but this time he attack on me. I guarantee.
Okay, maybe I'm gonna worry about it a little bit.
Oh my gosh, that's so scary.
That's what I'm thinking. And I see things in the swamp he won't believe.
I want to hear about your.
Well,
Yeah,
also,
for real.
the swamp is always with me, especially on a hot day in the crack of my ass. But for now, it's beautiful outside. So I'm not very sweaty.
Okay, thanks.
That's when I get sweaty. But we ain't sweaty today. That a little swamp humor.
I'm gonna move away a little bit.
Did I frighten you, dear child? Don't get afraid of little old Jabu. You take care of Jabu, Jabu take care of you. I guarantee.
I'm not afraid. I just don't want to witness the swamp.
It's a beautiful swamp. Come, gather around. I'm gonna take out my herbalist kit right now and make some herbs and spices and mix some things up. While I'm doing this, let me tell you a story.
Okay.
I'm ready for a story.
Let's sit in. We sit in a circle on the floor. I sit on the floor.
Okay.
All right. My big fat ass fucking big old body sit down, and I'm gonna sit there with a bigger thud. And I start taking the mortar and the pestle, and I start grinding up some things. And I'm looking at you. But while I'm grinding up my hands, my trunk is gonna point at you. So you know I'm talking to you. Okay. So while I was in the swamp, I was in the mountains one day, and these terrible people, these dark elves with these white hair and hatred in their eyes, they are coming and they try to kill us. They want to take our tusk, you see, or the ivory. They use it for some ritual purposes. And they were slaughtering all our people. And I ran away. I'm so scared. I was scared. Two of them chased me into the swamp. And I never seen this swamp before, but I felt at home there. And they were calling me all kinds of things like leatherhead, big ass. And I was like, don't call me that. That's very disgusting. Well, they didn't see, but they walking into the quick mud, and they sit down into only their heads were above the mud, and they calling out for helps. And that's when I thought to myself, this swamp has given me a gift of vengeance. So I come over, and I felt this rage I never felt before. And I threw a whole big rock on both of their heads. They sunk inside. They won't hurt nobody no more. I guarantee. Slaughtering poor children and men for their tusks. And that's when I realized the swamp is going to be my new home. And that's when I learned if I take care of the swamp, she is going to take care of me. And that's where I've been living for all the years. Now, unfortunately, I find myself here with you people. You all seem very friendly. You wouldn't be trying to take Jabu's tusk, would you?
I would never take your tusk, sir. Never, never, never.
Well, that's good. Here, let me see if I can make something special for both of you. I made these the other time we were hanging out. I'm going to give you one apiece. I give you both a potion apiece to antitoxins. I made them last week.
Thank you so much.
They cure poison. They cure disease. I'm trying to make some right now. I got them from the White Roses.
I am very humbled by your gesture. Thank you.
Well, I want to make a gesture so we become friends. Jabu very lonely. I miss my people.
I understand that very well.
Well, thank you. And thank you for
We are going
listening.
to help you find them.
I sure hope one day I find my people. I don't want to be the only one left. What do I gotta roll to see if I can make some more potions for these nice people?
Do you have any material on you?
I still have one right. I have one white rose left, and I still have some. Was the red with green spotted flowers? I have 3 of those left. And that's all I have left.
And those were the antitoxins, right?
The antitoxins was the was the white rose. The red one was the potions.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so I had them mixed up. Just make a medicine check of like for the healing potions you'll need a 5+ because you're pretty used to them by now. Okay. And for the antitoxin you'll need a 10+.
Damn it, I fucked up already. Okay. Damn it. +3. Well, there you go. I got a 216 and a 21. Now we all got an antitoxin potion for it. And I'm going to give you ladies these 2 healing potions here. I just made them. But if you drink them, they heal you for 2d4 plus 2. That's in case I can't get to you in time and you need to heal yourself.
With those rolls as well, Jabu, you've become very familiar with making basic healing potions. So in the future, you will not have to roll medicine checks in order to make healing potions, and you can actually make one as a bonus action on your turn to make a potion if you have the herbs for it, instead of a action to do so.
Ooh.
Only for basic healing potions. The more you learn other potions and stuff, the more you'll be able to make them faster and faster without messing them up.
Could I leave this circle for a moment and go talk to Bogar?
Yes. You can talk to Brogar. You see him in his tent. He's got his alchemist stuff. He's playing like with some vials and stuff, looking at some of his materials, and he's got those big googly glasses on, and he's really inspecting the flower. And he turns to you and says, Jabu!
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How could I help you?
I'm looking to make us some but I want to learn from you a little bit more. You know what I mean? And I'd like to learn if I want to make more potions. I like to protect my friends I just made with the potions. Can't always rely on magic.
Well, I can respect that. I rely mostly on alchemy and potions and some makeshift explosions as well is my specialty. All sorts of things that either throwing or drinking, and some oils that I actually can apply to weapons that are good against certain types of enemies as well. Those are my specialties.
Suddenly, bleu. I want to learn as much as I can, please.
Well, as of right now, I only have a couple things prepared and written down right now. I can give you that for now. And if you know of anything, perhaps we could exchange notes and benefit from each other's research as well.
Well, I did learn that the white roses, they are making antitoxins to help with disease. I will give you it if you like.
I did not know that there was white roses here that make antitoxin. I would very much like to know what they look like, as it would help against these diseased rats in the area.
How about this? I found some for you later today, and I'll bring them back to you. I,
That sounds fantastic. In the meantime, I'll write up some recipes for you to try.
I do love the challenge and the learning. Could I ask you one last thing? And then I'll let the ladies want to talk. I'm sure they want to talk too. But
Mm-hmm.
would you happen to have a large leather strap?
Yeah, I have a couple extras laying around for making sure my potions and vials stay intact as I'm walking around the forest. I could part with one of them.
Well, because when I'm a druid, see, and when I have the ability to transform to any animal that I know. And this
But
being the
you're
ladies to
already an elephant.
either true, but I could turn into other things and
That was the
possibly
greatest thing anyone's ever said.
and they could ride me, see, and that could be their mount.
I don't want to see that, but I'll believe you on that one, Jabu.
That's wonderful. Plus, I can hang a bag from it, so when I am an animal, they can reach into my bag and pull out a potion for themselves and heal them if they need to. Because Jabu want to be helpful. I guarantee.
Well, Jabu, I can give you one of these leather straps. It's no big deal.
Do you want the money for it, or?
I don't think money has real relevance to at
Oh,
least
thank goodness!
in our.
Because I'm broke as fuck.
I mean, I have some money, but who am I going to trade the gold to? I mean, I don't think the 9 of us here have any use for gold in our current state, and I don't think the rat men are going to be too happy about getting gold.
It's all true.
So I think that just helping each other out right now, while we only know of us right now that are friendlies, is in all of our interests so far.
All right. I will sit down and read what you've given me, and I'll be quiet for a bit. Maybe the other ladies want to go ahead and talk with you, perhaps.
Okay.
Do you guys think we should tell Brogar what we saw with our other comrade that is maybe not a comrade?
I will tell him everything.
Well, your head was in the portal, so maybe you should explain it.
Where are we right now? Are we all in the tent?
If you want to be in the tent, you could be in the tent.
I was just trying to visualize if we heard that entire conversation with Brogar or if we were separated from that.
That's if you guys wanted to hear it. Nobody was stopping you from hearing it.
Okay.
Well, I was the one over there with the face who looked like he's taking a shit at all times. The Noel guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was getting all hissy fitty and he ran away. He jumped into a little look like a portal. I stuck my head in it. And wouldn't you believe I ain't got time for that. I stick my head inside. I probably could have stuck my head up the universe's asshole. I have no idea where I was. But he pointed his finger at me. I was like, oh Lord, there's a finger being pointed at me. And he tried attacking me in the head. But besides that, I saw all these planets floating around and I couldn't breathe very well and it was creepy. So I pulled my heads out. And the portal went away. I don't know where he went.
See, I'm glad I asked you to explain this because I couldn't have done that justice.
You have to just try and you'll see. You do it with practice. I guarantee.
Brogar, have you ever heard of anything like that before?
I have not heard of anything like that before. I am not so good into magic as I am a man of science and technology. I mostly deal with herbs and some oils as well as gunpowder and explosives. I've recently dabbled into construct making as well, but I am not too familiar with it. Magic unfortunately eludes me.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt. I must use the lavatory. I gotta go pee pee.
I'm gonna mosey up to Brogar real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Because she has no urgency currently. Brogar, do you have,
Yes.
like, a water skin or something I can borrow for a little
Yes.
while?
I have many extra water skins from the animals I have taken for dinner. I have about 10 here if you would like one of them. Do you
I
have
would, thank
a
you.
particular interest in any type of animal? Would you like a deer one, perhaps a bear one? Maybe a
Which
nice
one's the
fox?
prettiest?
I don't think intestines are pretty, but if I would have to go based on the animal's appearance, I would recommend the fox one.
I will take the fox one.
Okay. He
Would you
gives you the
like
fox
anything
one.
in return?
I'm. I think if you guys could take care of the rats in the area, I think that would give us enough time to figure out what is going on, and I think we'd be able to explore the area more, or at least more
Okay.
thoroughly. They seem to be the only immediate threats that I know of outside of the wildlife, but I'm sure that we could all handle ourselves against basic forest creatures.
I don't know how basic all of them are. They had some kind of weird arcane power. The big one we fought did.
An arcane rat.
It was huge and blue, and it exploded. And I can't really remember what else you said about it, but I tell him what my character knows about it, because she does know.
Okay. Brogar thinks for a minute with his hand on his chin, and he says, I could only think that the creature was magically charged with an explosive, and when its body heats up with adrenaline, it would cause an explosion from the inside, bursting out from the outside, killing the creature. Other than that, I could not quander or come up with any reason as to why that sort of thing would exist.
Well, if we're gonna go look at rats around the area, that's fine. But I do think we should be careful because if we run into any more of those blue ones, I don't want to think about what would happen if that happened to one of us.
I agree. It would not be a fortunate thing.
Do you know of anything that we could use to, like, prevent them exploding all over the place? Or, like, a way to discharge all that arcane power
Let me
without
see
killing them?
what I can find around my lab, and let me see if I could come up with something. He starts looking around his alchemy lab through all sorts of his ingredients, wandering over, and he's putting his hand on his beard and stroking it, thinking for a moment. And he says, he starts shaking his head. Unfortunately, at this time, I don't think I really have anything that could help with it without risking making the explosion worse.
Is there anything we could, like, get from you? Like, do you think if we had, like, samples or something, it would help?
If you had samples, yes, that would be of great help. I could do much more research on the type of bomb, maybe, or arcane spell for it. I could at least, it would help a lot, yes.
Well, we might be able to go back and see if there was any residue left over. Do you guys remember if there was anything there?
I think we saw all there was to see. It wouldn't hurt to double back, but I think that there's probably a pretty good chance, unfortunately, that we might run into some more of those.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Javu.
Who the hell, Javu?
Okay, well, if I find any samples, I will see if I can. Do you have a way we can collect them, or I don't really know if I want to touch it.
I have some extra vials, lots of extra vials that you can all use to gather up whatever residue is from the creature.
I love vials. Okay.
If you want, I could put in my herbalism kit. That way you don't have to worry about getting your bags all messy.
Oh, yes, please.
Okay. Well, when you get your sample, give it to me. Or just put it right in the kit.
Okay. I had one more question about the guy that we know as Noel. Do you remember where you found him? And was he alone in the forest?
He was alone in the forest, yes. He was right on the outside of the temple, and he points to the northwest area. He was outside there. He did look a little different than the rest of you. He had some strange runes all over him. It looked like they were carved into his skin. I haven't seen them before. I believe they are magical in nature, as it was outside of my realm of expertise. It was not the means of alchemy.
Okay, well, while we wait for our companions to sleep, we should take care of the rats around the area, unless you guys have anything else you want to do.
I think that taking care of the rats is probably the best thing we could do right now.
I agree. I will journey with you to make sure you ladies are okay.
Well,
Okay.
then let's go. Which direction should we start with?
Well, from last time Brogar told us, he told us they were causing trouble in the northern east part of the area. It is a weird magic in the area. Remember he said that last time? Plus, my nose has the ability to smell them out from the last time, too. Because they're
Okay,
older.
then let's head that way.
Do you think maybe we should get some more white roses and make more antitoxin before we go?
I don't mind helping you look for more of those.
Yeah, we can look.
We can look as we travel then, because we have one apiece. All right, you go ahead and let's do this. I'm ready.
Phil, you should have a. I think it sent. The alchemy note should have popped up on your screen of what Brogar wrote out for you.
Ah, sweet. Thank you.
It should be in your journal, as well as there's a little handout there as well. Do you see it?
I see it right now, the alchemy notes. Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure it worked, because that's the first time I did that.
It worked out really well, huh?
Okay, cool.
This 420 things are not 420. Oh my god.
Blaze
Roll
it! This campaign's gonna be so fucking lit.
Can we find some special herbs?
Only if we could
But
use
roll
them out
20
of
fucking
game.
Awesome.
It's pretty incredible, yeah. Okay, so you guys are going towards the northern shrine, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This little area here, right? I did a click on the map, right? That one?
Unless, are we? Wait. That's northwest then?
Yes, that's northwest of the
Oh,
camp.
so they're not in the northeast.
I got my direction wrong. It's the
Well,
northwest.
we're gonna get lost in the fucking woods if you don't know where we.
I thought I said northwest. I'm sorry.
It's alright. I still love your face.
That makes one of us. Okay, so how are you guys traveling over there? You guys exploring the area? You guys trying to attract attention by stomping on the ground? Jumping? Are you guys trying to sneak over there? Or are you guys just walking normally?
I think
Or doing anything else?
exploring.
Like, it's definitely exploring, but trying to be a little quiet so we're not, like, attracting unwanted attention.
So you're trying to be quiet
But not
explorers.
sneaking. Yeah, but we're not, like,
But not
sneaking, like,
Okay.
in the
I
brush.
would
Well, at
say,
least that's me.
I would say we're going through cautiously,
Mm-hmm.
constantly looking around, listening around. Like we're not like walking around like la 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 la. Those are pretty birds, but like just kind of like we know there's danger. We're looking around. At the same time, we're like, hey, look, there's some flowers over there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I agree with that.
First, who's gonna lead the charge?
I'm gonna send a fighter to do that.
All right, follow the leader, people.
Okay. And who's gonna be in the back?
I guess the Inferno lady will be in the back.
Inferno is in the back.
I'm sorry.
Probably the
Okay.
best.
I would like to be behind her because I don't want to get shot in the fucking head.
Okay.
So when she go ahead and roll her one, it won't be up my ass.
What's gonna happen to that swamp in there?
I'll save you. Fire. Oh, you're gonna dry up the swamp. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay. So I need
burn my
whoever's
asshole.
in front to roll me a perception check.
Yes, sir.
Could I do one as well? I have a smell.
This is just for the person in front,
Then I
and
will
it's
start
just
one up.
on site.
Gotcha. So we're coming from what from the bottom of the screen, from the tree.
Yeah, right around there. And I'm assuming you guys are probably
alright,
going
so
to
we're-
the northwest.
Okay, so the tent was by the large tree. Got it.
Well, Cheyenne.
A whole 6.
So that's a good. All right, so you got a 6.
Okay.
It's a good thing. Her job is to smash,
All right.
not lift things up.
You don't notice anything.
All right.
Oh, that don't sound very good at all.
No, not really.
All right, so you're all approaching the shrine. You see a large archway in the middle with 6 pillars, 3 on the left side and 3 on the right. And there's a big doorway. It is currently closed right now as well. You can see that there's some religious symbols on there, as well as some statues of some people praying alongside the outer walls. And it's like a big dome archway. Not archway, a circle. Let me try again. That the building is shaped in.
This place has some beautiful symmetry.
Can I just take a deep breath of the area and just take in all the smells?
Sure.
Is there a way to do this where I can do advantage without having to?
Go on the left-hand side where it has all the clicky symbols, Phil. There's a dice there. You could just click on it, and then just roll 2 dice. That's like the easier way to do it.
Oh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have a 21 and a 16.
Okay,
So I add a 5 to it.
with a 21, you smell. There's lots of rancid, like almost. For you, it would smell pretty much like the swamp. Mixed in with death and decay, as well as you could smell remnants of some blood and iron in the air as well. And you could also smell some hints of sapphire as well.
I'm gonna put my trunk on the shoulder and tap the fighter in behind. Hades, you dear, you should watch out before you're going in there. I don't like what I'm smelling. I'm smelling something foul in the air. Oh, and Yui, don't get too excited. When I'm smelling death and decay, I know you necromancers love that kind of stuff.
Okay, so this place sounds really fun.
Yes. Is it dark inside?
The door's closed. Are you guys opening the door?
Can I do like an Arcana check or something, or like to see if it's trapped or magicked or?
You could roll a. Yeah, roll an Arcana check to see if it's magical, and roll a sleight of hand or perception to see if it's trapped.
While she's rolling for that,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm able to, after she's done, can I do a stone cunning on the descriptions you said of all that you described before, of all the, the people?
You can do a stone cutting on that afterwards, yes.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh, good. I got a 7 on my Arcana check. So
You know for a fact that there is magic in the area for your Arcana check, but you have no idea where it is.
well, we're starting off good with the dice rolls today. A 9 for my perception.
You know for a fact that this door is not trapped.
Oh, I just discovered something. If you click on that thing you told me to click on, Dan,
Mm-hmm.
dice symbol, if you
Yes.
scroll down to Advanced Dice Roller and click on that, it brings up a screen that you can re-roll all the rolls you've done all day.
Useful.
So that way, when I have a D20 plus 5 for my perception, I'm not going to keep typing it in, and it's right there.
Oh, that's a good thing to find out.
And you can leave it out open.
I liked the rolling 4DF. I've never heard of that dice before. But you rolled a 0,
A
so it can't be a good dice to use.
Yeah, that's four fucks.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it is. 4D fucks, and you gave 0 of them.
That's the greatest thing. Oh my gosh.
Not a single one given. But I want to do the stone cutting, so that gives me plus 6 on that. So 20 plus 6 because I get double proficiency for some reason on that.
I do tell them real quick that there's magic around. I can feel it, but I don't know what it is.
Well, fuck with me. Oh, Yui, just so you know, if you want to get more spells in your repertoire, you can always ask the DM to find scrolls or some sort of books, any kind of books you might see. You don't want to open those up and read them and check them because that's how you get more spells for yourself. Because from this point on, you don't learn spells unless you find scrolls as a wizard.
I have that in place already.
See?
Thank you.
No problem. So you ask, you find it, and the first thing you want to get as fast as possible is you want to get a scroll case that because they're waterproof. So God forbid we were on a raft or something, we fall off, and your book gets fucked. You'll still have some of your spells left over.
All right, I will do that. I also was
Because,
thinking about making a copy of my spell book
yes,
and putting it somewhere.
it's also another great idea to do too.
I do also earn 2 spells every time I level, like 2 extra spells for my book every time I level up. I believe that's what I read today.
Yeah, you should be able to get at least a couple more spells per level.
Yep. Just trying to help out.
Mm-hmm.
No, I appreciate that. I've never really played a magic user before. The only one I've ever done was like a cleric, and that's pretty.
Well, the crazy thing is you picked the advanced one.
Yep, you picked the hardest class in the world, so you did a good job.
Out of the
I'm
three,
kind of excited though.
Out of the 3 casters, Wizard's the hardest one. So I love it. It's one of my favorite ones to play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've done a few, and I've done like a cleric, and I've been a bard. So I was like, I want to do something different.
Wizard, it's awesome.
Here's a
shield?
little wizardry.
You don't want to take shield as soon as possible.
I have shield.
One of the greatest spells of all time. And if we get into some serious combat, which I hope Dan doesn't hold back, only 3 of us, you'll see why.
Oh my god, I don't want to die.
The real question is, Phil, when do I hold back? I think
I
have the... You should know me by now. I have the opposite problem.
Good, because I enjoy the challenge. And don't worry, girls, I'll keep you up. All right, so you were saying there's some magic in the area?
I feel it, but I'm not sure what it is.
What about the door?
It is not trapped. What kind of a door is it?
Good
It
question.
It is a cobblestone door.
Cobblestone, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Does it have any visible locks or mechanisms, door handles?
It has like just a little like indent you could put your finger in and like pull it open, like a little indent, like a door handle, like back in the old days.
My fingers are too goddamn big to stick in there. Can someone put their finger in there and open it up, please?
I will cautiously walk up to the door and put my finger in it.
Okay, your finger's in it.
Does
I'll
it feel
try to
moist?
open it.
Ah, you open the door.
That was a little easy. I'm a little terrified.
Are you guys like right behind me or?
Well, it depends. If it's a monster, no. I mean, Jabu here for you. Don't you worry, lad.
So I have another question for everybody, since I never used this feature before. What do you guys see?
I see all black.
Black.
All black.
Perfect! It fucking worked! This program's awesome.
Oh,
Wow,
gosh.
this is great.
Okay, here's the thing. We have dark vision.
No,
Oh,
this is
I
actually...
do.
This is great. I'm actually using it as fog of war.
That's fine.
Instead.
That's fine. But unfortunately, dark vision does not see
What
in
is
the
fog
dark.
of war?
It's not that dark in here. I just
Oh.
used it for me revealing certain areas.
Oh, okay, so it's dim light then.
Yes.
Oh, we can see. Moving on.
Yes. I'm just let's see.
It's like the dungeon map, right?
So boom. You guys see something, right?
Yeah.
This is
That's
so
cool.
fucking exciting.
Now I see 4 rats. Are we down below?
Yes, you are down below.
How can we? All right.
So I'd like you all to place yourselves at the entrance now.
I don't remember how to do that.
What you do is you go click on. I just gotta learn how to do this. Click on the up top. Is it a newspaper? There's one where it looks like bubbles you can chat, and then there's one called journal. Click on journal. and they'll say your name's character. Just
Yes.
drag it and drop it on the map, but do it on where the rats are because you won't see it in the darkness. There you go.
Look at how cute I
That's awesome.
Lilo did a good job.
am. I had
It's great.
Cheyenne's sister draw me a sprite, and she's so cute.
That's awesome. I have a question.
Yes.
The door we opened, did it make noise?
A valid question.
How are you opening it?
Okay, finger lady, how'd you open it?
Kind of slowly, because I was a little scared.
Okay. So you open it. It makes kind of a noise, and you hear voices on the other side saying, "Ah, who's that opening the door over here? Jai, there's things outside. They're entering the temple. What are they doing here?"
I will whisper to the lady who opened the door saying, I think they're talking to you.
I'm not
And
answering.
You see,
shoot.
the one that was talking moves up. This isn't one of us.
How do you
Ja-
know?
What?
Maybe we shouldn't yell. Maybe we should play
I'm
diplomacy
whispering.
here.
I think
I'm
either
gonna stand behind Cheyenne.
they're looking right at us.
You see
That's
that
fair.
what's in front of you is you see a rat humanoid creature. You see that it has the same shape as you all, but instead of looking like a human, he looks like a rat. Much like how Jabu looks like an elephant man, what's in front of you looks like a rat man.
Can
Is this Master
I
Splinter?
attempt to peacefully
Yeah,
speak to
it
this
looking
rat?
like Splinter. You could. He's talking to you and talking to Jai, and you see one of the rats behind him. This one is like kind of just shaking his head, like, what are you doing? Just go see what it is.
We ended up in this area. We don't know how, and we're just kind of exploring. And
You're not
seeing-
supposed to be around our temple.
We didn't know that it was your temple. We just kind of were exploring the
This
area.
is the Rotten One's sacred temple, and no intruders are allowed.
It's stinking here.
That's
It stinks like death and decay in here. What are you doing in here? Playing with people?
You see the rat start smelling you three. He says, "You don't smell much better, bigger one of the tusk."
How dare you, sir?
Oh gosh.
I let you know I am a beautiful man who bathes himself in lavender and oils all the time.
Jai, what's lavender? You see
Well, it
this.
comes from the swamp. I like to, but rub it on myself with the bog water.
That's weird.
It helped kill my swamp ass.
Are you all sacrificing for our plague lord? Is that why you have come? Jai, are these more people to be
Sacrifice.
bitten and smitten? Jai!
I'd like
You
to
see,
make
you
a.
see Jai just
I'd like
kind
to
of
have some more
moving
information.
Jai kind of just looks at the rat that's addressing you, and he's like, what are you talking about, Lee? I don't know. It's just, I don't know what you're doing here. Go find out, Lee. Well, Jai, we outnumbered them. We have, hold on. I know the answer to this. We have 7, and there's only 5 of them, so we're good.
I whisper to Cheyenne since I'm still behind her. Did he say there's 5 of us?
He did say there's 5 of us. but there's only. I'm not gonna tell them how many of us there are. So, who is this plague lord that you spoke about?
The
Lee, I
plague
think
lord
your
had
name is.
made us into a greater beings. That's why we stand on our hind legs and we could use little tooly tools like this shorty sword that we found and we made it out of other people's bones. It helps me. Look, I can swing it, and you see him kind of just swinging it aimlessly in the air right now, back and forth, in a very untraditional sword-like style that none of you have ever seen before.
I peek around, Rhiannon. That's a very nice bone sword.
I made it myself, and you see him pat himself on the chest.
You did such a good job.
I did. And he stands there all proudly and he's wagging his tail. You see the one guy in the back come up to him and slap him on the head. And he's like, Lee, you stop being stupid. We can't get people in here, you dumb. And Jai's like, oh, shit. I forgot
Could I
about
do a
that part.
perception check on them to see if there's any keys or anything? Do they have any belts around them?
They have some stuff on them, yeah. Let's
That's
see if you can spot.
25.
You spot that all of them have a key on them. You could assume it's probably for the doors that are behind them. You also know that they have little like shorter versions of their bone swords. They're like bone daggers. They each have 2 of them on them.
Ladies, I think we need to. Should, should we go further, possibly engaging these gentlemen, or should we go on another way?
I'd like to get just a little bit more information out of them before we decide what to do here.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and ask them some questions?
So, is it just you guys here?
No. It's me, Jai. I don't know that guy's name, and I don't like that guy, so I purposely don't know his name, because he's not nice to me. But there's also, like, at least 20, you see, Jai slap him on the head. You idiot, we're not supposed to tell anybody that. We have to guard the area and not do talky talk. And you see Lee's like, oh, I forgot about that again. Oops. You guys have to leave now.
Wait, what are you guys doing in here? Like, is this special area?
Oh, we were just doing the, and you see, Jai slap Lee on the back of the head again. He's like, we're not supposed to tell them that, or anything. We have to make them leave. You guys have to go. You're not supposed to be here. And we don't want to have to fight right now. We already had to fight before.
You know, Lee, it's a shame that Jai is just so mean to you. If you were with us, we would not be that mean to you.
Cheyenne, are you trying to adopt a rat?
Well, Jai's not that mean to me. He's just trying to keep me in check and make sure I do a good job. The plague lord made me first. He said that was the experiment. I don't know what that means, but that was a big word and it sounded important. I don't know what the last word meant either, because that was another big word. But I think they sounded good together.
You said you had to fight earlier. What did you fight?
Oh, we were fighting the stupid. And you see, Jai slapped Lee on the back of the neck, and he's like, "You're not. We get them out, dummy. We have to get them to go." And you see Lee he takes his bone dagger in the other, and he's like, "You guys gonna leave, or I'm gonna throw this at you." And you see him make the most menacing pose he can as a rat man, waving a dagger in the air. And you see the 2 behind him. They start getting a little closer as well.
Ladies, we had to decide now what we're gonna do. Or they're gonna help. They're gonna hurt us, possibly. I guarantee.
Well, we probably should leave and kind of discuss our options while they're not waving daggers at us.
Okay, we'll back up now and close the door then.
Sorry for bothering you.
That's okay, as long as you know not to do it again. Lee says that.
Don't let Jai
And
be so mean to you, Lee.
Jai's not mean to me. It told you it was nameless doo-doo head. And he points to this one in the back here. This one. He's like, he's the doo-doo head. And especially because he doesn't talk, because he doesn't know how, because he's a dummy. You see this one, you see him get really mad right now. And red in the face. And you see him try to talk, but all that comes out is a squeak.
That makes me really sad.
And then Lee points at him, he's just like, haha, you're a stupid head.
Why do you let him talk to you like that? I'm talking to the one in the back.
Is the response you get.
That was helpful.
Let's just be on our merry way, you guys. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I said nonsense. I say we attack them and go up ahead and see if we can find out what else is in here. Rogar's
But I
counting
kind
on
of like him.
Lee, Lee hears you say that. He's like, we're getting an attack! We must prepare!
Oh, God.
Oh, goodness.
All right.
Let's
Here
get
we
them. So I'm going to need to have everybody roll for initiative now.
I'm really sad. I like them.
I know I want to adopt a rat.
Okay, well, it's at this time that I could tell everybody that you can choose to deal non-lethal damage to characters. Instead of killing them, you could choose to just knock them out instead.
I like the one that can't talk.
Would you like me
Can
to...
spells be non-lethal?
That is very hard to do.
I mean,
You can
you set the forest on fire.
You could
I want
aim
to do
for
a
the
non-lethal
like.
fireball. Is that possible?
Yes, you aim not at the person.
I want to cook a little bit, not all the way.
Let me see if. Ooh, okay, cool. I got this actually. So we got Lee there. This fucking program's amazing. This one is Jai. It might be a little hard
I moved
to see.
because I'm technically behind Cheyenne, so.
Alright, if you're gonna be behind me, don't be doing anything without moving. Thanks.
And I named that one Can't Talk. And the other one is Nameless. Because they didn't talk about him.
All right, real quick, strategy-wise. Yui, do you have a AoE attack, meaning something you can hit multiple characters with?
Let me look.
Because you would be key in this fight. And Howdy's, you need to get your Heine up front and be our tank.
Yep,
Since you're
yep.
the fighter. You're going to take most of the hits. I'll keep you up as long as I can. While we protect Yui, and she can just bomb them.
Is somebody missing on the map, by the way?
No, Tiffany put herself
I'm on
me
top of
because
Cheyenne
she's
because I'm behind her.
Okay, that confused the shit out of me.
Gosh, Tiff.
Alright, so what did everybody get for initiative?
15?
11.
So who got 15, 11, and 8?
I have 8.
Okay.
I,
Yui is
Hades,
11.
have 15.
Yui had 15 or Rhiannon had 15?
Rhiannon has 15.
Okay.
UA has 11.
Okay, there we go.
I don't know if I have anything that's specifically AoE.
Okay, so first up is Jai. And he didn't like that, the Elephant Man said he was, that he was gonna attack. So he's gonna attack the Elephant Man with his mighty bone dagger. Does a 16 hit you?
I am quite nimble for you. 16?
Yes.
No, you need an 18 because I have a shield out that blocks the stupid dagger.
You see, Jai hates shields. He's not fair. And you see him sulk in his attack. Rhiannon, you're up.
I'm still here. I just fucked up for a second. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I am going to move up here to Lee a little closer.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to attack with my longsword.
Okay.
You have a shield?
I'm going to... The 10 hit him?
It does not hit the mighty Lee.
Dang it.
He says, I'm too nimble for your attacks. Haha. He says as he nimbly dodges your attack against him.
Some copycat Bance if I ever heard it.
I'm a rat, you silly goose, not a cat. Yui, you are up next.
Alright. So, Firebolt's my favorite, yo.
It's a very good spell. If you were on my side.
So when if it hits, if it hits, does it do AoE damage or just one person?
It just hits one person.
Okay. I don't have anything that's AoE. I have Ray of Frost, which I think is a cone, right? Is it a ray?
Yeah, it's a cone. Pretty sure.
It's a cone. Okay. I think I have it written down. It just says 1d8 cold damage. That's all I have written down.
Well, then it probably hits one person then.
Okay.
If it's a cantrip, more than likely it's not. I don't think any cantrip is targeted for multiple people.
No targets. There's a cone of frost that does that. The ray is just a beam of an icy blast. It does 1d8 frost damage.
Okay. Well, now I know there is one. Useful.
Well, I'm gonna Ray of Frost something, because I'm afraid to fire something right now.
Alright.
Is there flammable stuff in this area that's not...
It's cobblestone. I mean, the doors are made of wood in the back, so that would be the only thing besides yourselves that would catch easily on fire.
Okay,
Also,
well, I'm gonna...
If you hit the person with this thing, you're gonna remove 10 feet of their speed on the next turn they go.
Okay. I'm just gonna Ray of Frost the one that's directly in front of me.
Okay. So that would be Lee.
I need to roll for attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, this one. Hold on. This one. How do I don't know how to do the thing.
Hold.
Click and hold.
There you go.
Yep, there you go.
That one.
Okay, so, nameless.
Yes.
You got it.
So I need to roll my...
Yeah, you roll your attack.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
I would be too.
Faith. Have faith.
Oh god, it's a 2.
You did good. It's not a 1.
But it's not a 1.
Oh, you must do some push-ups before you start playing.
This game hates me.
So you shoot the ray of frost way over the rat's head, and you see it hit the cobblestone and freeze it a little bit on the wall. And you see No Name kind of looking. He's like, man, you don't know what happened. He was way off of me. So then, Can't Talk is up. He's going to move up to here and attack Rhiannon.
But I just want to love you.
And he's going to roll his bone dagger. Does a 16 hit you?
No, it does not.
Then No Name, or not, Can't Talk, has finished his turn. And Jabu is up.
Oh, okay. Let me see here. Here, I thought I played this in the background for us. It might help us out. Or it won't. Why aren't you working computer, you son of a bitch?
Watch as I do this amazing thing. And it doesn't work. You did good, Phil. You tried.
I did try.
I add my attack to the roll that I do for the attack roll, right? Like, so I would have been a 7.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my scimitar.
Uh-huh.
And I shall attack this one right here in front of me.
You are attacking Can't Talk. You got it.
I rolled 11.
That does not hit Can't Talk.
My turn over.
Okay. Lee is up. You're Lee, right? Yeah, that's Lee. Lee's going to attack you back. And he's going to say his furious battle cry. I got you with the ultimate bone! And he slices at you. And he misses very wildly.
Poorly.
He wasn't close to
I
you
love
at
Lee.
all. You stood still. He took a swing. And he completely missed you. And he's like, oh, I must have attacked the wrong one. Next time.
Next time, buddy. Next time.
We all do have sympathy for these rats because I totally love them.
Yes, I want to adopt the one that can't talk.
Next up
Are you gonna teach
is
them to talk?
No Name. No Name is also gonna walk up. And he's gonna attack the lady who threw the frost at him. And he's gonna use his bone sword. And he's gonna break his bone sword as he falls and smashes it into earth. He says, "Look, my sword! Uh-oh, I don't know what to do now."
Oh no!
Let me make a note that he broke his sword real quick. And now, Jai is up. That's Can't Talk. Is this Jai? Yeah, this is Jai. Jai still doesn't like the elephant who attacked him and said he was ready for battle. So he will get a 22 to hit you.
Yes, he hit me.
He's going to use his damage dice for 4 damage.
I'll take it.
And he says, Jai's got the first one to me. And you see him almost stab himself as he proudly puffs his chest out, almost stabbing himself with the blade inward. To himself, he's like, "Oops, I almost did that again. That was bad."
Okay.
Rhiannon, you're up.
All right. So I want to talk about non-lethal blows here for a second.
Sure.
How does one even attempt that?
You just say the damage you're dealing is non-lethal. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Let's see if I can knock the mute one out because I want to adopt him later.
Okay.
I really don't think that's a good idea, but I love him. Let's see.
Are you gonna give him a shot?
Shh. I'm gonna use. Let's use my short sword here.
Okay. You did it.
Huzzah! Okay.
You have did your non-lethal damage crit.
Yay.
So roll damage. And
Okay.
and a crit is
You're gonna knock him the fuck out.
you double the damage dice that you would roll. So if you roll 1d10 normally, you roll 2d10 for damage normally.
Okay. Four.
You still add your strength to it.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Unless you're a dexterity fighter, then you use your dexterity.
No, it's strength. Okay, 7.
7. You have successfully bonked and can't talk on his head, and you see him taking a nap against the wall over here. You knocked him so hard, you whacked him into the wall, and you see him just standing on the side of the wall, just kind of like sleeping. Like, he's like, ugh! And he kind of hits the wall. He's like, oh! Oh, Lee,
Wait, he doesn't
Lee
talk though.
No, Lee is responding. He's like, oh, wait,
Oh,
that's
okay.
okay. I didn't like that guy.
You don't have to like him, because he's gonna be my friend.
He's nobody's
Lee's a
friend.
treasure.
You don't know him well enough. The bad one. And you see Lee point to him. Bad rat. Yui, you're up.
Oh shit. I'm so scared of doing anything right now. I'm gonna shocking grasp that one in front of me.
Okay.
So let me roll my attack. See if I can do something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that just did, but
I have no idea what you did either.
oh, it added my attack bonus. Alright, so I rolled a 22.
Oh, okay, so it did it all for you. That will hit the one in front of you.
Yes.
That will hit
Wait.
no name.
I need to figure out what shocking grasp does here. Uh, 1d8 of lightning damage.
So you roll a d8, and that's the damage it deals.
6.
So no name takes 6 damage.
I need to look that up because is there another? Does it give something else? Like, is he?
Yes,
Can
he
he not
can't.
move for
He
a
can't
minute?
use reactions on his turn. That's what shocking grasp secondary effect is.
Okay.
Next up is can't talk.
He's knocked
He's
the F out.
sleeping. So then it is Jabu. You're up.
Hmm. Uh, What are ladies? What are your life totals? Life totals still okay?
Say that again.
Nope, nobody on your side was hit.
Just me, right? Okay.
Just you.
Um.
Maybe. What? So what do you got?
Whose turn is it?
It's Jabu's turn. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Phil.
I'm gonna produce flame. Actually, I don't fucking know what to do right now. All right, I'm gonna transform. I guess. No, it's too early. No, I'll just attack the guy right here with scimitar.
Okay.
I was a 13. Get him.
Yes.
Smith is 1d6 plus 5. Slash roll. D6 plus 5. No, god damn it. D6 plus 5. Why is it not working?
Just roll it. Just go to the left side and just click on a d6 and add 5 to it. It's much easier.
There you go, 8 damage.
You see Jai fall before the flame. And he has been burnt up. You see him say, "Ah!" as he screams out before he has perished. And you see Lee. He's like, "No, you got Jai! I liked him. What the hell?"
You kiss your mother with that mouth, Lee?
I don't have a mom. Thanks for bringing up the past. I don't like you anymore.
Wait, do you like me?
I don't like any of you. You killed Jai. He was my friend.
I didn't kill anyone.
Jai was my friend. He's the only one I liked of these two when you killed him.
Well, we carry on.
So Lee is up. He's mad that the big elephant man killed his friend. He's gonna completely miss wildly on the elephant man.
He's
like
emotional.
last time.
Okay.
So No Name's up. No Name is gonna attack the mage with his little dagger because his sword broke. Does a 16 hit you?
No, probably.
3 damage.
Okay, I take it.
And then Rhiannon, you're up.
Alright. I am gonna attack Lee.
Okay.
Well, maybe. We'll see. Does an 18 hit Lee?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Six.
Lee takes 6 damage. You hear him screech out, "Ow! That was so mean!"
I hate myself a little.
Do you practice these voices? I'm just asking.
Nope, not at all.
They're great.
I do my best.
Don't ever stop.
Yui, you're up.
I'm I can use cantrips as many times as I need to, right?
Yes, or as few times as you need
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna shocking grasp him again because he didn't move.
to. Okay.
Does he have any metal on him?
Surprisingly, no.
Okay. 20.
That will hit. No name.
Eight.
You have defeated No Name as he electrocutes into oblivion.
Yo, I killed someone!
Yeah, Tiffany.
You see Lee look at you.
That
That's
was
not
you,
something to
she's
celebrate
excited.
killing people, you know. Unbelievable.
Look,
You guys are a bunch of bullies. You come into
Look, I set the
my
forest on
area.
fire
You come
earlier,
into
so-
my area, my temple, and you kill my friends, and you leave Poophead alive.
Hey, you be nice to him. He's a good little fellow.
Jabu, you're
I
up.
don't know why she loves Poophead.
Phil, you're up.
Did he fall asleep again?
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot produce flame right here.
You got it.
No, why? No.
I have a
Why are you
9.
killing the knocked out one?
I have a 9.
A 9?
Cheyenne, I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm really gonna be sad.
Well, you actually have advantage on him because he's knocked out.
I rolled a 15.
Okay, so you hit him.
Oh no!
So roll damage. It is definitely not a d20 for damage.
That was just programmed just fucking me up there.
Just click the dice on
Hey.
the left.
Hey, Dave.
No Name has definitely been eviscerated by the fire. Or I mean, can't talk. He's like, well,
She knocked him out because she wanted to save him.
So Lee sees this happening. He's like, well, at least I got some justice in the world for it, but I don't think I'm gonna win this fight. So I concede. And so you see him throw down his bone daggers. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm not gonna win. I'm not smart, but I know that I'm not gonna win this fight. So don't kill me, please.
Okay, then you should probably leave.
Well, I don't know where to go now. The
Well,
mean
go out of
dwarf
the
man would attack me if I went out there.
Just be nice.
That was what the plague doctor said. He said the dwarf was attacking us.
He's a very nice dwarf.
I don't know. You
If
guys
you want, you
you
can
guys were
sit
mean.
outside.
Hey, you guys were mean to me.
Well, Cheyenne, do you want to adopt this one?
Maybe. Lee, do you want to travel along with us?
I don't know. You guys killed two of my friends, but you killed the poop head, so I kind of like the elephant man more than you guys.
You know, that's fair, Lee. But maybe if we got to know each other, we could be friends someday.
I don't know what that means.
You know what friends
Is-
means?
is
I'm gonna cry again.
I know what friend means. What do you mean one day? Does that mean there's more than a day? Is that multiple ones, or is it just one? Because today's a day. Is today one
is a
day?
Today could be one day if we get along today and you decide to accept our hand in friendship.
Oh,
Today could be one day.
Oh, so this is day 1. You see him really struggling and thinking on his head, and he holds up 3 of his fingers with a smile on his face. He's like, "There's this. It was this day, right?"
It's this day? Yes.
I don't know what that means.
Lee, I'm gonna make this very simple. You want to be our friend?
Do you have some food? I'm hungry. I forgot to eat while I was supposed to guard the area.
You know,
And Jai was supposed to feed me, but he said I wasn't supposed to eat now.
I don't have any on me, but I bet you if we went
Where's
back
the
to
food?
camp,
People always
could
supposed to
get
carry
some.
food on them.
I don't have
But I was supposed to
Said
carry
you don't
food.
have food.
I forgot to put food on me too, so I guess I was supposed to do that too. So I guess I messed up.
If you come back with us, I will give you food.
Where are we going?
Hold on. Let me confer with my comrades for
I
a second.
have a boo boo. It hurts. You see him holding his spot where he was slashed. It hurt me. I forgot that it was hurting until now. Can you help me fix it? I don't like it when the thing has the red thing come out.
Tiffany, I need you to help me adopt this rat man. Like right now.
I'm fucking dying over here. Literally, I'm dying. Okay.
I think
Can I
Lee's
search
literally
the bodies?
dying. Yes, you can search the bodies.
Jabu, do you have bandages or something that we can run?
It's the red
We
stuff. It won't stop. I don't know what to do.
Can we heal this rat?
Can I give this rat a healing potion?
Yes, you can.
I give Lee a healing potion.
Oh, why do you carry the red stuff in bottles? That doesn't sound good.
It is good, I promise. It'll make you feel better.
I don't know if I should drink it. It looks like the same color of the stuff coming out. That makes sense. I drink this, so there's more red stuff in me. I get it now.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Just
You
drink
see,
it.
Yes.
you see him look at the thing, and you see him try chewing on the bottle. Or is it hard to chew?
You're not supposed
I
to
hurt
do
my
it. You're
teeth
right.
on it.
You're supposed to drink it.
But it's not a liquid.
This is not a liquid. It is a liquid. It's a potion.
What's
Shen,
that?
open the bottle.
Oh, can I open the bottle for me?
Yes, you can open the bottle for Lee.
I opened the bottle for him.
Oh, it's a thing that I didn't know there was supposed to be stuff inside. I thought it was just you eat the whole thing.
No, you don't need the whole thing.
Oh, I didn't know that. So what do I do now? Do I eat that thing? And he points to the cork that you pulled off.
Tell you what, Lee. How about you just open your mouth and I'll help you do this, okay?
Oh, I heard of this game before. It wasn't a good time before, from what I remember. People did weird things to me, and I didn't like
I
it.
promise it's not a game. I'm just gonna help you feel better.
You see him look kind of skeptical.
Can I help here?
Yeah, you could help. What do you want to help with?
I take the bottle and open his mouth and pour the stuff in it.
Okay. Make a strength check to pry open Lee's mouth.
Oh
For
gosh,
him.
that's not gonna go well.
And Lee's gonna try resisting his mouth being pried open.
Well,
That would be a 5.
Well, that's okay, because Lee had a 5 as well, and the tie goes to the runner.
okay.
So you pry open Lee's mouth, and you're pouring the potion in it. And you see Lee kind of like coughing. You're like, uh-oh.
Swallow, Lee. Swallow it.
You see him struggling to swallow it. And he's like, ugh. Oh. Uh, Oh, I think I feel a little better.
That's good, Lee.
So you see Lee's wounds healing, and he says, "Oh, okay, I guess that was that. What are you guys doing now? What were you guys doing here anyway?"
We were just exploring. We just wanted to see what was in here. That's all.
Oh well, why did you attack us? That wasn't nice.
Well, our comrade was a little overzealous,
Well,
which I understand.
he looked sleepy now. I guess he
This
tuckered out.
this is true. He did do a lot of fighting.
I did too, but I missed every time. I don't think I was close.
You just need to
You did a
train up
good
a
try.
little bit. You did a good try. Yes.
I try. Thank you.
Shad, are we this rat's moms now?
I think so. I've accepted this role in my life. What do you think we should do now, though, Tiff?
He didn't have a mom, and now he has two.
I know. Okay. Should we take him back to like Brogar? Do you think? I don't know.
I don't know if I want to meet scary dwarf person. I wanted to stay with the nice lady people.
We'll go with you. You can. I just want you to meet him and talk to him and maybe help us understand some things.
The people in here aren't gonna be they go they're gonna be mad that you attacked the people here.
That's fair.
Like the plague lord's probably gonna try to cast a spell on you or something.
Do you know where the Plague Lord is right now?
He's in the back of the shrine and he's working on his skewers. He was I don't know what that is, but it was something.
Can we see if we can wake Jabu up so we can confer with the more damage dealing person in our...
Oh, he kind of just does that, a lot. And I don't really know what to do about it,
Okay.
to be honest.
Alright, Tiffany, this is up to you and me right now. Because we're the only ones that are conscious. Lee, how would you feel about staying here by the front door while we go check out the rest of the things? Would you be okay with that?
I muted him for now. That way he's not snoring on my stream. If
That's fair.
Oh my god.
If he wakes up, just let me know and I'll unmute him.
Alright.
Okay. He's currently still snoring, so...
Yeah, I figured. I'm sorry, so say again what you were saying?
I asked Lee if he would feel okay waiting here by the front door while, Yue and I go do a little bit more exploring.
Okay,
What am
can
I
we look
supposed
around
to
this
do with
room?
the door? Yeah, you can look around the room.
I want to look around this room and see if there's anything useful.
Sure, make a investigation or perception check.
Either or.
Whichever one you would like to use.
I'm just proficient in perception, so...
Then you could use that one. You
Well, there's my one for the night.
you know for a fact, without a shadow of a doubt, that Lee was the best guard in this room.
Cheyenne, do you want to try and look around?
On your looking around the room, that is the conclusion you came to.
I'll look around the room.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll go ahead and do an investigation roll. 6.
You know, without a shadow of a doubt, that Lee was also the best bone thrower in this hallway. And that's the information you came by looking around the room. You saw little bone indents on the wall, and you saw a little marking with Lee, L-E-E, and there's a smiley face on it. And you see that he made the bigot indent in the wall on this side.
I point at the wall and I say, I am so proud of this.
I was the best thrower of bows. This room of the temple. And you see him stand there. And he's like, oh, I forgot to pick up the weapon. I got my sword back. I almost forgot where it was.
Lee, I have a question for you.
Uh-oh.
What's behind those doors?
A room?
What kind of room?
I don't know. A room with other rat people in it?
So he said there were 20 rats somewhere, but I'm not sure, and I say this the nicest way possible, that he knows how many people are in.
You see him think, he's thinking really hard right now. He's like, uh-oh. He's like, there's at least 17. And you see him hold up a 1 and a 2.
Oh my god. Tiffany, our son is adorable.
Oh, Lord. At some point, I'm gonna put clothes on him.
He is naked. he's just fur. He had a little belt on that held his 2 bone daggers, and he has his key on him and his little short sword that he was swinging around.
I have some traveler's clothes in my inventory.
Okay. You see Lee go over to No Name, and you see him just start slashing at his body. Haha, you stupid. You're a dum-dum. And you see him just start hitting him with the bone sword.
Oh my god.
Deal with your son.
Before sunrise, he's your son. That's my answer to that, Tiffany.
Shane, it's the middle of the day. Hey, Lee.
Oh.
Lee.
Oh, that's me. Hello. Hi.
What is your key for?
Oh.
I forgot about the key.
Whoops. What was it for? It wasn't for the swords. I don't know.
Can I see it?
Here, look. He kind of takes it off his belt patch, and he like puts it in your face. He's like, "Look at it. There it is."
Can I hold it?
You hold it. Oh, okay. And you see him put it in your hand while he's and he put his hand on top of it. He's like, and he starts petting your hand. He's like, "Good key."
Can I just look at it for a second, like, without you involved?
Why don't you want Lee involved? You wanted Lee to be here anyway.
No, I really do want you here. I just want to look at this key closely.
I gave you key.
I kind of like gently take his hand off of my hand and the key, like really gently, just like.
He said, my hand not that dirty. I showered last week.
What kind of doors are in this room?
Those ones. And he points to them. They're just like wooden doors. They look just like they do on the map. They're double doors, and each of them open up inwards towards you guys.
Do they have keyholes?
Yeah, each of them has a keyhole in it.
I'm making connections here. I give the key back to Lee for just a second, and I want to get the other keys off of the other dead bodies.
Okay.
Are they all the same key?
Mm-hmm. They're all the same key.
Okay. So I kind of want to adventure, Cheyenne, but I'm afraid that the two of us cannot handle... I don't know what else is in here.
Yeah, I get it.
Lee
feel
knows
like-
what's in here. Lee told you there's lots of 19 rats. Some of them
Are they all like you?
Some of them stand up like Lee. Some of them don't stand up, and the other guy does his own thing. I don't know what he wants to do at the time.
Are there any that glow blue?
I don't think so.
Okay. I feel a little bit better about that.
Let's open a door, Cheyenne.
Alright. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, Lee don't think that good idea. What you want Lee do? Lee no good at fighting, as you saw. He
I can
tried, but
see
he
this,
failed.
Lee. Lee, how do you feel about staying right here and waiting for us to come back?
But what if you don't come back?
I promise you, we will come back.
Lee gonna
Just
be
like-
alone again.
Just for a little bit. I wouldn't want to make you fight since you don't like it. Or we can quickly take you back to meet our other friends.
Lee
and
don't want you
with
meet
them.
Dwarfy boy.
Okay.
And you see him throw a little hissy fit as he's doing it, throwing his hands in the air.
Lee, the dwarf. If we go meet the dwarf,
The
we
bad
can
dwarf,
give you some
bad
food.
dwarf. He's a bad
He's
man.
not bad.
He's bad.
He's not bad.
He attacked
Have you met
me.
him?
Wait.
Yes.
Did he really?
And I.
And you see him fold his arms over his chest in the most unconvincing way possible.
You did not fight him.
I heard stories.
Did you fight him yourself?
I did not want to win the victory so easily, so I didn't. And you see him give a smile.
Hey, Yue, what's your charisma?
A 14.
You
Okay.
maybe you can persuade Lee.
What do you think I was trying to do with the food?
You can really persuade Lee.
I mean, I can try. He seems to change his story every time we talk to him, so...
Look, and I whisper this so that Lee can't hear. Our son
Okay.
is not the smartest.
He's a rat! He has the best ears ever!
Hey!
You gotta
Hey!
hear-
Did you just call me a rat? That's racist to other rats everywhere.
What would you like me to call you?
I would like you call me by my name. It's Lee. It's
Okay, Lee.
I think it's less letters than rat. Yeah, it's less letters than rat, so it's easier to say. And he gives a smile, seeing his you see
I
his
pat
yellow
him on
teeth.
the head, just
Which
right
one?
between his ears, just pat him on the
Okay,
head.
so his skull. Got it.
Did you say which one?
Yes.
Wait. He
Moving
has
on.
Two? No.
Cheyenne! Cheyenne! Don't think about it too hard!
Oh,
Unless you want to pat him on his little rat penis.
I'm a sweet summer child. Carry on.
You said it, not me.
Let's just always assume I'm talking about the skull variety.
Okay, we'll assume that until you say otherwise.
Yes, please. And if I ever meet penis, I will say penis.
Fair enough.
Lee, what do you want to do?
He's like, I want to be whatever you just did. Do that again. You see him wag his tail. And it's kind of going everywhere.
I pat him on the head again between his ears.
You see a smile go on his face. It feels nice. You see a big stupid grin on his face.
This is the best decision I've ever made in my
I'm a
life.
good boy.
You are a good boy.
We're not doing anything, we're just playing with a rat.
Honestly, I've had worse things happen in D&D. As long as everybody's having fun, that's all that really matters.
Alright, I don't think we should go into any more rooms. I'm gonna take these keys because I'm afraid that me and you are not gonna be able to handle it by ourselves.
Okay, Lee.
Oh, that's me.
How would you like to meet our other friends?
Uh-oh.
You don't have to meet the dwarf first. How about our other friends?
Are they as nice as you?
Yes, they're very nice.
We are your moms now, though.
Yes, you can call us mom.
When I
We will
say
be your
mom,
mothers.
though, who do I refer to? Because there's two of you. Do I say mom 1 or mom 3 for you guys? I don't remember. Or was
You
it?
can call me Mom 3.
Was it mom 7? I don't know.
I'll be mom
You can
7.
I don't know what comes after 3.
That's okay. I'll be mom 7, and she can be mom 3.
Oh, okay. Which one comes first?
3 comes first.
3 comes first.
Oh, should I say mom 3 7, or mom 3 and mom 7?
Mom 3 or
and
Mom 7.
Oh, do mommies have names?
yes, actually, that would be a lot easier, wouldn't it?
No,
I
I
like
wanna
Mom.
I wanna call you guys mom and mommy.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
wanted to make sure you guys had names of your own, because some people don't.
We have names.
We do have names.
Because I would have named you guys in case you guys didn't have names. So I wanted to make sure.
What would you have named me?
Were you Yui that said that?
Yes.
Oh, I would name you the uh the Moon Lady. I thought it was a good name. Could you have the moony thing on your head and it's shiny and it looks cool?
That is a good name.
Can I call you Moon Lady, mommy?
You may.
Okay, I don't know if I can remember it all at the same time, so I might just say one of the words at a time.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. We officially adopted Lee. All right.
I didn't you want to hear your name?
My name is Rhiannon. What would you have named me?
Oh, I would have named you cool green capey mom.
That's a good name.
I thought it was a good name too. I did it using my thingy that's in this, and he points to his head.
Oh my god.
The rest of this is just gonna be me and Cheyenne playing with our new son puppy.
And I'm gonna be perfectly okay with it.
While the elephant sleeps in the corridor.
I mean, it's fair.
Okay. Lee, do you want to help us look for flowers outside?
I gotta pick flowers for mommy.
Yes, you get
And Mom.
flowers.
I
Yes.
forgot which one was which already.
That's okay.
That's okay.
It's the moon and the green.
Yes. Yes.
Yay.
Okay. We exit the temple.
What do we do about the elephant?
The elephant's gonna just walk back to camp.
Okay.
The elephant got tired of our adoption process.
It's true.
He's gonna be very confused when he wakes up.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys are back outside.
I'm gonna go ahead and make what I think is supposed to be. Actually, would a survival roll work for looking for flowers?
Yes, that could also work for looking for flowers.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay.
How is your chat feeling about this currently?
15.
Nobody has talked in the chat right now. I think everyone, whoever has been watching, is just enjoying the story. I think. So you got a 14, a 15. Okay.
15.
You see that a lot of you're starting to notice that a lot of the herbs in the area are starting to get picked pretty clean. You guys have found most of them so far, but you do find another one of those healing flowers on the way.
Awesome sauce.
But you know that the area is becoming thin on resources as well. Since you
That's
guys,
a little scary though.
Well, it's just this particular area by the temple.
Mhm.
Because we haven't really been anywhere else in this forest.
Yeah, we haven't. Okay. So that's a little less scary. Although somebody did try to burn it down the other day.
I smelled
I'm choosing to ignore
something was
that.
burning from the temple, but I didn't want to go outside and investigate because fire didn't mean like it was a good time.
That was a very smart thing, Lee.
Yeah, the other one of my rat friends didn't look like they had a fun time with the fire either. Luckily for me, I got the stabby stab from your swordy sword. You never apologized for that, by the way. That was very rude of you.
It was
Yeah,
very
Mom.
rude. I'm very, very sorry, Lee.
Never heard of a mom stabbing their own kid before.
That was before you were a child.
You see him look at you with a very serious and sad face. He says, "Mommy, how could you stab me?"
I hug him.
He hugs you back. I thought I was a good boy.
You are a good boy. You're a very good boy.
I don't know what to do with this. Lee, have you been around this forest very much?
Uh-oh. There's a big forest. There's lots of trees in it. Was that helpful?
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay, good. The plague doctor worked on one of our rat friends, but I think he made the thing go worse, and he made the thing bigger than what I am now, and it was running around the forest, and it looked like it was sick. And I tried to be friends with him, but he didn't want to be friends with me because he was not nice.
Do you know if there was more than one of those?
One, I thought there was like 3. Oh, maybe, I guess there was more.
Man, I wish this rat knew how to count.
You don't want to know his intelligence. It's not good.
He's so cute though, I can't handle it.
Okay.
I hold out 3 fingers and I say, is this how many there were?
He starts counting, and his, on his fingers, he's like, uh-oh. There was this many, and he holds up 2 fingers.
2. Okay.
I'll look for one later.
Were they both in the same area? Do you remember?
There was more than 3. Uh-oh. There was multiples. I only saw one. Or was it 5? Uh-oh, there's a wolf howling.
What time of day is it?
It's like late afternoon right now. Like the sun's beginning to set.
We should probably get back to the tent soon.
You guys live in a tent. Oh man,
Well, for now, it's a temporary
what's the
residence.
tent do? Is it painful?
No, it's like a little house made out of cloth.
What cough? Huh?
We will
No.
show you.
I don't know. We'll have to see when we
Like
get
cough? Like that?
there. No. Like um like clothes. A house made out of clothes. Which, by the way, I have some clothes for you.
Oh. Are we supposed to wear clothes? I got
If you want them.
I got
If you don't want
this
them,
stuff.
that's okay.
And he kinda just pets his front. He's like, oh, that feels good. I should do this more. And you see him smile as he's petting his chest.
How tall is he?
He's a solid 2.5 feet and not
Oh
an
my
inch
God.
more.
My clothes are not gonna fit him. He will drown
Actually,
in them.
let me see how tall he is on average. Let me see if he's a small or a medium. Oh no, he's medium sized. So he's like really short though. So he's like 4'8". I thought he was small size.
Alright. He could, like, wear my shirt as a tunic.
Yeah, probably.
I have some traveler's clothes, so if he wants them.
You could ask him.
Lee, do you want some clothes?
What can I do with the clothes?
Wear them?
Oh, well, what would they do for me?
They're just
keep you
pretty.
warm, and they're pretty.
I could look prettier.
Yes.
You see him hurry trying to put them on, and he puts them on completely wrong.
Oh my god. Is he happy with the way that they're on, though?
You see his head like go through one of the sleeves, and then his arm is sticking out one of his arms is sticking out the head of it, and his legs are sticking out the other arm, and he's like, I look good. And you see him smile. Clothes.
Oh my god, I'm gonna let him keep the clothes like that.
And he's
Are you comfortable like that?
You see him trying to walk, and he doesn't seem to have too much trouble. But he's like, clothes are weird though. I can't put my other arm out.
Can I help you make it better?
How make better? He looks at you
I'm
questioningly.
gonna try and like help him fix it so he's wearing it better, like more comfortably.
Okay.
So take your arm out and put it back. We're gonna fix all of this. Your head's in the wrong hole.
I thought my head's always in the right hole. It stays here, and you see him point to his neck. It goes up here.
The shirt hole.
The shirt.
Yep.
I thought these were clothes. Now you're confusing me. So this shirt,
Okay.
not clothes.
Can you take it off real quick? Just take it.
Yeah, you see him struggling, trying to take it off. Okay, I try.
Let me help you.
Okay, so you're gonna help him take the clothes off, which
Yes.
is a lot faster than he would have done taking the clothes off himself.
And then I'm gonna help him put it back on the right way.
Okay. So you have him put it on the right way,
Is that better?
and he's like, "Oh, I can move both the arms now. I guess that makes more
Yes.
sense. Or was it scent? I think it was C. Let's go with C.
Okay. Do you like that better?
I could use both arms, so that's probably a better thing to do. Thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
then you see him kind of like he scratched at whatever's in front of him. So I guess your arm that you were using
He
to
what?
help him. He was like petting your arm, trying
I'll
to.
pat him on the head.
He's like, I was good,
Yes, you were good.
and you see him smile. You see him adjust his clothes a little bit, but he kind of messed them up in the process. And you see him just start leading the way now. He's like, I'm gonna go to the tent. And you see him start going the completely wrong way to the tent that you guys were walking before.
Lee, wait.
Where we? I thought we'd go tent.
We
The
are.
10 is this way?
It's the other way.
Oh, I knew that.
Yes, I'm sure you did. It's okay. Let's go.
You see him turn around and start walking that way now, in the same manner, holding himself in high esteem.
I'm glad. He needs good self-esteem.
We have the best rat son.
Yeah, we do. Percy's future brother.
Crying. Like a tear running down her cheek because he's walking in front of us with a shirt on. What did we do?
So you guys all get back to the tent.
Okay.
You see all your compatriots are resting there, including Jabu, who took a nap. He actually.
So much for being there to protect us.
Yeah, he sleepwalked back to the tent.
Good sense of sleep direction.
That's yeah, he does have that. Keeps himself out of danger.
Is that a feat or the sleepwalking feat?
I think it's an inheritance skill.
That's fair. Okay.
May you always be able to walk back to your house when you're sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
So can we? Where's Brogard? We see him?
Yeah, you see him. He's working on the flower still. He's like, can't really get this right. I don't know what to do about that. And you see him like going over a book, probably one of his alchemy books, and you see him kind of just stroking his beard and working vigorously, trying to figure out what this plan is. He hasn't really noticed you guys approach yet.
Okay. Lee.
That's me.
Yes. I don't want you to be afraid, so I'm going to hold
What
your
am I
hand.
afraid?
And your other mom is going to go talk to a man, okay?
How do you know
About?
it's a man?
We just know. It's okay.
I thought it was more complicated than that nowadays. People made it all confusing.
Oh my god!
Let me get this straight. Our son can't count, but he can comprehend gender identification.
I don't know. Why don't you ask him?
You know, I'm gonna save this talk for later.
Perfect.
We can get into it later. Tiffany, or UA, I should say, will you please give these flowers to Brogar?
But I picked them for you guys. You see, Lee getting very upset now.
Oh no. Okay, you know what? Never mind. We're keeping these forever.
Shit! Lee, remember that potion that we had you drink earlier?
But I wanted to pick the flower for Mommy Green and Mommy Moon.
How many flowers do we have?
I don't know. That wasn't specified.
That's why I'm asking. How many flowers do we have?
I got the best way to solve this. 5 flowers.
Okay. So, Lee, is it alright if me and Mommy Green keep one of the flowers and we give the rest to Brogar so he can make more potions?
You
like
only
the
get
we gave
one.
to earlier?
You should each at least have 3 of them each.
Okay.
I whisper
So,
very, very quietly. He thinks 3 means 1, so you take 1 and I take 1.
like, I'm really trying hard not to roll my eyes here. So I'm gonna give Rhiannon 1.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy Green gets 1. Mommy Moon gets 1, and I'm gonna give the rest to Brogar so he can make potions. So
Okay.
that if you get hurt again, or Mommy Moon or Mommy Green gets hurt, we can be better.
Lee puffs his
Is that
chest
okay,
out
Lee?
and he hits himself and he's like, no one's gonna hurt either mommy while Lee's around. Lee's gonna protect them. Cause the mommies were nice to him.
Chad is ready for this. Okay, but what if you get hurt? So we have to have more.
Lee didn't think about that. If Lee was doing the protecting, Lee would be the one getting stabbed again. I didn't think that far
Yeah,
ahead.
so we need more potions.
Oh, me. Yes.
Okay, I'll be right back. You stay here with Mommy Green Cape, and I'll be right back, alright?
You sure? Don't get lost.
You're gonna see me the whole time. See Brogar right there? I'm just going right
That's Dwarf Man. Uh-oh, he's bad. We shouldn't have come here.
I promise it's okay. I will hold your hand and we will stay right here.
Which one? This one or this one? He holds out both his hands.
Whatever hand you want, or both of them if you want.
He's like, that's too hard of a decision for me to make.
I hold both of them.
Okay. He's like, I did it. And
I'm
he gives,
getting a flash
he
of
gives
the
a
Cheyenne
smile.
speaker as a mother. Just whatever they want. Whatever they want. If rolling in the mud makes them happy, that's what they're gonna do.
I mean, yeah.
Peeing on my plants, that's fine. They're happy.
I can only
Alright,
imagine that both of you are gonna be would be devastated if your other party members attacked Lee, and I'd be just as devastated too.
Oh my
That would be
god.
messed
They better
up.
fuck-
We're
Fucking
having
not.
a conference.
I
We're
have
having a
I-
conference before next session.
I actually have a feeling that if Lee dies because of somebody, there's gonna be some in-party fighting for sure.
I will
Remember-
catch someone on fire for sure.
Remember when
On
I
purpose.
wrote in my character sheet, Valken, that I hold grudges?
You
And
yes.
no one should cross me? This will be that moment.
That was a
If
alignment
that damn
shift real
elephant
quick.
wakes up and wants to kill him, I'm gonna kill
Well, the elephant killed No Name. Or, No Talk.
I
will
know.
never recover.
I can say,
But yes, you will.
you
We
are
got Lee.
having more of a conversation with Lee than No Talk, so maybe it was
fair.
probably better that you
I
guys
think
had
it
Lee.
was better this way.
Lee's way more fun.
This is true.
I don't need some rat person screaming at me because he wants. I don't know what.
Okay, so you're going to talk to
If
Brogar.
you
Will
touch
kill
the
you.
rat, you will die. Instant death.
Oh man, this is great.
Mr.
This is our
Jabu,
son now.
don't you touch this rat. This is Lee. He's our son. He calls us mommy. Back off.
Oh, did he wake up?
Yes, he did.
Oh, he did. Okay, good. I can unmute him then. That way he's not snoring. Hi. You're back, Phil.
Yes.
You've awoken.
Yeah.
I had to mute you because you were snoring.
I'm fat.
I don't think that has anything to do with it, but alright then. Okay, so you're talking to Brogar.
Alright, so I go up and I set the flowers on Brogar's table.
He says, "Ah, you guys have returned. Wonderful. What have you guys learned?"
Well, we brought a friend.
Oh, another
I kinda
survivor.
gesture-
Fantastic.
I kind of like gesture to Rhiannon and the rat.
He's like,
We're
what is...
holding both hands.
He like throws his hands up. He's like, when he looks at you, he's like, "You brought one of the rats back. I don't understand. I thought they were all feral and destructive. What And he kind of whispers, What's it doing here?"
Well, you see,
They adopted them.
we're his mommies now.
He looks
really
at you.
slow, and like
He looks at you.
her eyes get really wide.
He doesn't look at you angrily, just concerned. Just, it didn't poison you at all, did it?
No. I'm completely of my own. I'm fine.
Oh,
This
okay.
he talks.
Well, some of them do talk,
he,
yes.
He came with us willingly. We gave him a shirt. And I don't. Maybe we can learn something from him. I figured, and also we're keeping him forever. So.
Well, as long as you guys believe in this rat, I will believe in him too. We need.
Okay, he's very scared of you.
Well, why is he scared of me? I'm just some alchemist that brews potions, bombs, and oils.
Someone called the Plague Master, Plague Captain.
Lee's called him the Plague Master, Plague Captain, the Plague Doctor, and probably
Plague
the
Doctor.
Plague Mage as well, at some
I think
point.
Plague Lord was also thrown in
Yes. Lee is referring to him
Lord.
as Plague pretty much
She's
everything.
She's twirling her hair, trying to remember, like, she's twirling her hair, looking up, trying to remember the other names. Some to do with a plague. There's a lot of them. He
That
doesn't really
would explain the poison and disease that is going around the rats. Did Lee's give any information about that? How much does Lee know?
I feel like you need to tell him the truth about Lee here, Tiffany.
And what's the truth?
Well, you're far away enough that Lee's not gonna hear you and be hurt.
Look, he has some great information. I don't know how much of it is made up. He did say something about
he's a spy,
the Plague
then.
Lord. No. He's not smart enough for that.
Oh. He's one of those.
He
Wow,
did
that was
say
pretty
the
mean to
Plague-
say about your own son.
Plague- I love him. Just we have to be. One of us has to be level-headed about our son not being very intelligent. So he did say the Plague Lord, Plague Doctor, Plague something was experimenting on things. He did say he was the first experiment, I think. And then he did mention the blue glowy big rats, and he said that there was between 1 and 7.
That's a
of them.
lot. Wow.
So
7.
I think he means like I did hold up some fingers. I don't know. So there's more of them. But he does say there were experiments happening. The plague lords hold up in the shrine, but me and Rhiannon didn't feel like us two had enough firepower to take care of it, so we brought him back here.
Well, lucky for you, I have been working on some firepower. And he holds up a
That's
little.
very good.
He holds up a little circular device in his hand, and
What is it?
hands you one of them.
I'm afraid of this. I look at it in my hand. Do I see anything of note?
You see it as roll a Arcana check, or just an intelligence check.
$17.
Okay. I'm going to send you
17 if it's
something.
intelligence.
It was
19 if it's Arcana.
it was your choice, so that's okay.
So 19, because I have proficiency in Arcana.
Mm-hmm. I am going to send you this. You, Yui, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Where are we exactly? I've just been watching this whole time. I don't
You're-
want to
Yes,
interrupt.
watching.
Well, last like 10 minutes.
You're
Where
back
we at
at the
What?
camp right now.
You're in the
Alright.
tent sleeping with everybody else.
All right, cool. Just want to know where I am. Thank you. Well, I don't want to interrupt you. Your roleplay is awesome.
You should have had something pop up on your screen, Yui.
I did.
Okay, perfect. And he hands you, let's see, one of them as a sample, and then an additional 3. So 4 in total. It's like, I've been working on the ingredients and stuff. I haven't really figured out the, whatever this plant is, but this is something that I was working on.
Will this stay in my journal?
It should, yeah, until you delete it.
Okay, good. Okay. I just don't want to close it out and then not have it anymore.
No, if you go to your character sheet and you click on it, you could scroll all the way. Okay, why didn't that work for me?
Can I add Lee to my pets area of my character sheet?
Wow, now he's a pet.
No.
Well, it does say animal companions.
Wow. Now he's an animal.
Oh
You're
my god.
so mean
Fine,
to
he's
Lee.
going in my... He's my son.
So he says those are silver pelt bombs. You could there's a little switch that I've indented on them. You tap it 3 times. That way, in success. And I designed it that way, so you don't accidentally, while it's shifting around your bag, it doesn't accidentally set itself off, because that would be kind of silly. I'm a little bit of a thinker when it comes to my alchemy. So you could throw this.
That is genius.
Make sure to click it 3 times, and then throw it, and everything within a little 5-foot area should take some damage from that. So it's a good little spell. I guess it has spell-like qualities. We'll call it some spell magic with a hint of dwarven might added to it. But yeah,
Wow, these are
it should
really
help.
amazing. Thank you.
No problem.
Would you like to meet Lee?
I love to
I would
meet
like to
Lee.
note that at this time, Lee and I'm teaching Lee how to do the elven equivalent of Ring Around the Rosies.
Okay.
Good lord.
He is being very vocal about it. And it sounds like he's having a great time. I like going circle time. It's a lot of fun.
I feel like Brogar immediately understands the situation.
I think when he was
Don't
going
tell
over to
him what
notice it,
Brogard.
I mean,
I
Brogar
just
sees
said I
Lee,
feel.
and he's he sees Lee, and he's like, I would love to meet Lee. So Brogar starts going out
Okay.
of the tent and starts motioning towards you guys. And he's like, "Hey, big you guy. Oh, well, you
It
tricked me."
What?
No. I promise it's okay. Look, he's very, very gentle. He's not dangerous. He doesn't have any weapons. It's okay. I'm right here.
Lee
I'm not
points
gonna
to
let
him and
you-
he says, "You attacked rat people and hurt them. That was nice."
Well, some of them might have attacked him first.
You see Brogar kneel down and just look at Lee, and he's like, "Oh well, unfortunately, Mr. Lee, there was some plagued rats. They didn't look like you. They had very feral and poisonous fangs coming out, almost that of some sort of citric bubble that I believe your plague person, whatever it was really influencing them in a bad way. I feel that there was foul magic cast upon them, and I think it may have caused them to go mad. So I apologize for attacking friends of yours, but I feel they may have lost their way. So I am sorry that I have attacked your friends, and I hope you could forgive me. I was just defending myself." And you see Lee look at Brogar, and then he looks at Mommy Green and Mommy Moon, and he's kind of thinking for a moment. You see him press a finger to his head. He's like, "Okay, well, Mommy Moon and Mommy Green fought other rats that also were my friend. And then
Oh no.
she stabbed me. And it hurt, but she said she was sorry too. And then they gave me a red thingy that was also the same that came out of me. And it made me feel gooder. And then they said they both wanted to be my mom. And I was happy because no one of them, I didn't have a mommy before, and now I have two. So I was okay with them doing what they did. So I think what you did was okay, and I accept the thingy. I don't know what it was though, but I think we could be friends. And you see Lee kind of look around and shake his head. He's like looking for approval of what he said.
Tears of pride.
He's kind of looking. Yeah, he's basically looking around to make sure what he said was a good, and probably that it made sense too.
I pat him on the head
That was so
to
good.
let him know that he did good.
I'm a good boy. And you see him
You're a
wag
good
his tail. You see Brogar smile, and he's like, "Thank you for accepting my apology, Lee. I have a gift for you." And you see Lee's eyes widen. A gift for me?
See? He's nice.
And Brogar is like, "Yes. I saved this for a special occasion. But I think that today would be a good a time as any." So you see Brogar go into his tent. And then he motions for you all to join him in his tent.
Let's go. So
Okay,
I kind of
Lee.
motion to Lee, and
We're
then
gonna go.
go. Cheyenne can probably pull both of his hands and.
So Lee's like just swaying back and forth. He's all happy that he's gonna get something.
I would die for this rat.
Same.
And he's like, "I gonna get a thingy."
Yes, you are.
So Brogar, he gets out. You see him start going through his shelf, and you see him take out a gray potion, and then he hands it to Lee, and he's like, "Lee, if you drink that, it will make you. How can I explain this?" And you see Brogar kind of think for a moment. He seems like he's thinking, like he's trying to find a way to explain it so that Lee could understand. He's like, "I think with this, it will make you better."
The music right now is giving me some feels.
I know.
And so Brogar thinks that he explained it well enough, and he kind of gives it and shrugs, looks at you guys, is like, "I don't know if I explained it well enough for him." And Lee looks at it, and he's like, "Do I drink the whole thing again? Or do I do this?"
About our struggle.
You see him kind of like press it against his face and kind of lick the outside of the vial. And he's like,
No, remember, like we did before, you have to drink it.
"Oh, but I don't know how to do that. Can you help me?" And you see
Yes.
him hold up the vial.
I take it from him
Please,
and unstopper it.
wait, hold, give me. Don't be so mean and hold my mouth open. I didn't like that last time. Can you be nicer about it?
I promise I will be nicer about it. I will let you. Do you want to drink it yourself? I'll just
No,
open
I
it
don't
for
want to
you,
drink
but
it
you can
myself. I want you to help me.
Okay. So I unstopper it and I tell him, "Open your mouth."
You see
And
him
I
open
pour
his
it
mouth,
slowly.
and you
You
see
need to
him.
brush your teeth.
Hygiene is important.
know what that is.
I
I
pour
thought-
it in his mouth slowly.
Okay. And you see him start drinking it.
That's a great sound effect.
And so he drinks it all.
Now, Brogar, what did we just feed? What we should have asked.
Yeah, what did we just give our
beforehand.
son?
Says this should help him become more effective for you guys if he's going to travel with you. He didn't look like he knew how to defend himself properly. So it's kind of an enhancement ability that I've been working on. It's still an experiment, so it could have side effects, but I have confidence that it should work properly.
Brogar,
Yes.
is this gonna hurt him?
No, it shouldn't hurt him. It might have a side effect or two, but I can only
Like?
imagine that they would be positive.
What kind of side effects we talking about here?
I mean, we already had him drink it. It's too late. We're just gonna have to find out.
Alright.
I have a question. Could I give the rat one of the antitoxins?
What?
Did I break the game?
No. I thought you were asking the I thought you were asking Yui and Rhiannon.
Yeah,
We're his mothers.
I know.
You want to give him an antitoxin?
Yes, because the rat's supposed to be all diseased. So if I give it to him, will it cure the disease he might have?
Does he look diseased? Like when we look
Does our
at him?
son look diseased?
Lee does not look like he is one of the diseased plague rats that Brogar was talking about in his description.
Okay, Lee, how are you feeling?
He's like, I don't feel different. What do? He
It's
kinda
just
looks
gonna
around.
make you a little stronger, but you're okay.
I thought you were strong enough as is.
It's just to help you.
I was the best thrower of bones, and you see him
Yes, you
put up his
were.
big muscles in the air. And by big, I mean they're big in comparison to rat people.
Yes, we just want to make sure that you can stick around for a long time. We're just looking out for you. Would you like some food?
I forgot I wanted food. Yes.
Brogar, do you have like fruit or cheese or
Cheese.
anything that Lee can eat?
Where go? His eyes went really wide as he was emphasizing the cheese he was talking about. So Brogar explains, unfortunately, Lee, I don't have any cheese. No! I don't want to go.
As soon as we find cheese, if we ever find cheese, you can have it.
But there's no cheese here now.
No, but there might be other food. I look at Brogar with my eyes like wide. Can you help me here, dude?
Brogar says, yes, I can round up some fantastic food. If you would like something quickly, I have some nice apples here. I have a couple red and even less green.
Do you want some apples, Lee?
Jai told me if I hold my tongue and say apple, that a different word comes out. I want to try that. What?
Lee, do you know how old you are?
Oh no, that was too many for me. It was more than 3. At least 3. That might be it.
Mommy Moon says you can try it.
Okay.
It's apple. 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 It still sounds the same to me. I didn't know what Jai was talking about. He was a
I don't
dumb
know.
dumb.
Jai was an idiot.
He.
Jai was just the dumbest.
I got a joke. It's a good one.
Do you want to eat?
Let me tell the joke. I just thought of it.
Okay.
We could eat after. What happened to the Jai?
What?
I don't know what happened to Jai.
He went to the die. Yeah, it's so somebody told
I
me
hate you
that.
so much that I'm laughing at that stupid fun. Oh my god. This has been too much for me.
Let's get me some food.
Now we can eat, yeah.
Yeah, let's eat. Food.
This D&D session has just turned into two girls whining and cooing over a sun rat.
I mean, this is why, sometimes smaller sessions work out. Because not everybody would have wanted a pet rat. Or wanted to be moms to rats.
I'm sure Addie would have been right there with us, like,
Yeah, probably.
her and her cowboy ass.
It's true.
Alright, so let's feed the rat, son. Lee,
Yep.
Oh,
Lee, he doesn't
That's
like it when
me.
we call him Rat, remember?
do you want a red apple or a green apple?
oh, there's too many decisions. Can you pick? I want the green one. And he smiles, and then he points to the green cape, and that's why I want the green one.
Rhiannon, if this is gonna be our entire parenting experience, I'm gonna need you to step up.
You can have the green one. Have the green apple. I'm just gonna collapse on the ground over here for a moment.
Okay. You see Lee start licking the green apple. And then he takes a little bite of it. And then he starts licking it again. And you soon to begin to realize that Lee is probably one of the slowest eaters in the entire world. As you see him licking the food for 30 seconds, and then taking a bite, and then continuing to lick it, and then take a bite of it. It takes him about 10 to 15 minutes to eat an apple. He does it very slowly.
Do you like the apple? Is it good?
It's a good apple.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
It
Take
tastes.
your time.
It tastes not like the other apple.
What other
What
apple?
other apple?
The red one. Even I knew that. See, there was two. And he holds up 5 fingers.
Oh my god.
Okay, can you make a note that 2 equals 5?
Yep.
And what was it? 7 was 3, or 3 was 2, or...
Three.
I don't
Three was
remember.
one.
Lee is, you guys know, without a shadow of a doubt, that for Lee, 3 means 1. He has changed the other numbers, though, around.
Okay, so 3 is 1.
That's about as far as he's gotten so far.
Okay.
He changes 2
Maybe-
around a lot.
We'll work on
Maybe
it.
since Cheyenne was mommy number 7, 7 might be 2 for a little while. I don't...
It might be. Because he just said 2 was
We're gonna
5
have
now.
to write a book. We're gonna have to write a book.
The book might change itself, though, so be careful.
Oh, gosh. Maybe we could teach him how to count.
I've included
Maybe.
tentative notes about About 7 equaling.
Maybe one day. He knows colors, okay? So maybe he can learn numbers. And he wrote his own name on the wall.
Yep. Yep.
He can read?
He can write. I don't know if he can read.
You know he
He
can
can
write
write.
his name, is what you know
He
he can
can't write
write.
his name. He doesn't know how to count, but
He's
he
trying.
does know colors. At least green and red, he knows.
This is like kindergarten. This is like when your kid comes home from kindergarten. He knows colors. That's good.
So Yue's hair is dark blue, so I asked him what color my hair is. Lee, what color is my hair?
It's blue. Blue.
Good, blue. Okay. Yep. You got good colors.
He reaches out and touches and pets your hair, and then he moves up to your head and he's like, he's kind of a little rough, but you don't think that he's trying to be. And he's like,
Oh.
pet.
Yes, that's a pet, and I pat him. I pat him on the head gently to try and teach him how to be a little less rough. Just a little. I don't say anything about him being too rough, though.
He doesn't pick up on the hint at all.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have the brain capacity for that. And then he starts walking over to Rhiannon, and then he goes over to you and starts petting you on the head, just as rough.
Oof. Oh, thank you. This is so nice, please.
He
I
says,
reach up and I pat him on the head.
he says, I wanted to return the favor to my mommy and my other mommy.
Keep it together, Rhiannon.
I'm trying. I'm trying real hard.
So when all of our friends wake up, you'll get to meet all of them, but they're all sleeping.
Are they all nice?
So.
Or... oh,
They're all very nice.
Oh, that's a bad one.
What's a bad
Which
one?
one?
Lee looks like he's terrified right now.
Who? Show me.
He
Which
says
one?
he points at the snake man. And he's like, "You guys are friends with that?" You see,
We promise he will not hurt you.
And if he does, Mommy Green's gonna have a fight.
he says, "I've seen many of my friends get eaten by those before. I don't want to get eaten."
He
not
won't
gonna
eat you,
let
I
him eat
promise.
You see him start like hiding behind both of you and trying to wrap
We'll
his tail
protect
around
you, it's alright.
He doesn't look
We're
nice.
gonna protect you. He's nice enough. We kind of just met them. So...
When he wakes up, you'll see. We'll make sure to do a very slow,
He's a poopy
slow
head.
introduction. He might be. Not, but...
He looks like
He
one.
might be.
I don't like him.
I mean,
Well, you don't have to talk to him if you don't want to.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
talk to him now. Hey, snaky head, you're a poopy head. He can't hear me because he's sleeping.
You want to make him mad at you already?
He couldn't hear me because he was a nappy. And you see Lee give a smile in his what he thought was a good insult.
Good job.
I did good.
Yes. But probably don't say that to his face when he's awake, okay?
Okay, I won't do that.
Just, we're nice to all these people in here because they're going to help us figure out. They're going to help us.
I had to mute Jabu again. Just let me know if he wakes
I
up
know.
again.
So it's getting progressively louder.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm sorry, you were saying?
They're all gonna help us out. So we just need to be nice to them. Like you were nice to me and Mommy Green.
I was nice
And
to you
I'm
guys
sure
first. I didn't want to
you were.
attack you guys. I wanted you guys to leave so we didn't have to fight. And then I was stabbed. When you made me sad.
I'm sorry.
But if we didn't fight the rest of your friend, the people there, you wouldn't be with us.
You see him scratch his head, and it looks like he's thinking again. He's like, I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, but
Okay.
That's okay. Tiffany,
Yes.
our son is literally Winnie the Pooh. I've decided.
Pretty much. He's wearing just a shirt.
And he scratches his head when he thinks. Falcon, if you can make him go think, I would just die.
I don't think he's capable of thinking. Otherwise, I'd say it. Not well, anyway.
Oh Lord. Okay. What do we want to do now?
I don't know. We've lost the Elephant Man.
You guys could
We
do
have a
whatever
rat
you want.
son.
Yep.
You loud snore.
He looks at both of you. He's like, he points to, let's see. We'll roll a dice to see who he points to first. Okay. So he points to Rhiannon. Greenie mommy, can you teach me how to make sword better and actually hit people and stab them, so that in case somebody stabs me like it happened before, I could stab them back?
Yes, I can train you.
Like it happened before. He's never gonna let you forget that.
No, he's
Our
not.
son, who has the intelligence of like a 2, maybe less, is never gonna forget that you stabbed him.
I think you guys could probably figure out now. Lee works, his thinking comes from emotions.
I can train you, Lee. We can work on it.
And then Lee points to Moon Mommy and said, "Could you teach me to do the not so much the icy thing, because it went on the wall and it looked like you were just putting you put it on the wall, and I wanted to do the fire thing because it looked like it was the gooder."
We can work up to that. Yeah.
Could I do fire sword attack?
I'm
Maybe.
not
And you
sure. We can.
you see him hold his bone sword in the air, and it looks like he's trying to slash, and then with his other hand, he looks like he tried to imitate what Yui was doing, and with the sword hand, he was trying to imitate what Rhiannon was doing in the fight.
We're role models.
But he's not.
I'm gonna cry.
He's not doing it either very well.
We can work up to that. We'll have to start one at a time.
He starts looking up. Oh, there's so many trees here. I don't know if I could climb them all. I don't even know if I'm good at climbing. That's
You
a
want to
lot.
try? You could try.
You can try. Find a small one.
How many do I have to climb in order to work up to you guys' for the thing we were talking about?
Wait, how did trees get into this?
Well, you guys said I had to work up to it, so
Oh
I thought
my
have to go
goodness.
up the tree.
Let's start with one tree. 3 trees. Three
it-
trees.
Three
Let's
trees.
start with 3.
Is it 1 or 3? I don't know which one's which. I
Three.
know 3 comes
Well,
first.
Yes.
Well,
I don't know
Three
what
trees.
comes after that. I tried my best, so I just say 3 a
That's
lot.
okay.
maybe we should start with counting.
The plague man told me that the only count that I heard of was a man named Drac. Drac. I think there was a second part, but I forgot it.
Count
A man
Drac?
named Drac?
Yeah, I don't know. There was probably a second half of the name, but I forgot it.
Are you sure? If you try really hard, you can't remember?
I think he. I think it was Eula.
Dracula?
Oh no, not that one. That was a different one.
I can't even right now.
Dracula? Did he have... Is this someone that he was talking about? Or you met this person? Or...
He told me he was a big giant wolf thingy.
A wolf thingy?
Yeah. He
Where was he?
he was in the this tree, and he points to the big tree that's overtowering everything.
There's a wolf man in the tree?
That's what the plague doctor said. I don't know what
Like-
a doctor is though.
Plague Lord. Do you remember his name?
Oh, I thought he was the plague man. I must be confusing him
Plague-
with someone else.
Plague. No, I think they're all the same. There's only 3 people. There's only 3 person, right?
But if you're saying they're all the same, did that mean that he's in, the, I don't know.
Okay, you tried. What time is it? Is it still like... How long have we been just sitting here messing with this sun?
It's been probably about an hour, so it's like the sun just set and it's starting to become like nightfall.
Maybe we should get Lee ready for bed.
Oh my god. I'm like nervous to go do something else.
Yeah, well, it's also quite late, and I'm getting up tomorrow to drive, so...
We could stop whenever everybody would like to stop.
Well, Jabu is out.
He's still out.
Yeah, how you
Yeah,
feeling,
makes sense.
Tiff?
Maybe Tiff went to sleep too.
Tiff?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh,
Hi.
now I can. How are you
Sorry,
feeling?
I thought I was pushing push to talk and my finger wasn't on it all the way. I am not sure. I'm feeling kind of stuck because I kind of want to do other stuff, but I know it's late
So
and I know that I'm nervous.
I probably should have said this before, but I gauge encounters and stuff based off the number of players that are present at the session at the time.
Oh, okay.
So, that was my fault for not explaining that sooner. I'll make a post in the D&D thing for that. I do that so that not you guys aren't overwhelmed. Like, if you guys were supposed to enter the temple with 8 and only 4 of you show up, I gauge it that way it's for 4 people that entered and not 8.
Okay, that's helpful.
So that was my bad. I didn't mention that, and
No
I
worries. We can
apologize.
kind of preoccupied with
I feel
rat
like you guys were
story.
having much more fun with the rat anyway. So I don't feel as bad.
I do enjoy like the fighting and stuff like that, but D&D's fun. Like when we do shit like adopt a rat boy.
That's
It's like
I mean
the
that's
funnest part for me.
That's the funnest part for me too.
But I just don't know, like, we do need to go back to the shrine. We do need to do the temple. This is a temple down here, right?
Down here?
What is down here?
That-
Yeah, at
that's
the bottom of the map.
It's a large shrine. Like, overbearingly
Okay.
huge how big the shrine is. Like, you guys could see
But
it
we're not
from
gonna
the
go there.
tent.
Does he know? Hey, Lee, do you know anything about that? And I point to the shrine.
Lee thinks for a moment. I know that something was there. And he shakes his head. He's like, yes. There's at least a thing there. And he smiles. He's like, I did good.
You are not wrong.
Hey, we got a wolf man and a tree out of him. That's a start.
Oh yeah, write that down.
I did.
Okay. The wolf man. Oh
I
my
wrote,
God.
literally, this is what I wrote. Count Dracula wolf thingy in big tree.
I can't believe he said Dracula.
He said specifically Drac, and then he said Eula as 2 different words.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
it could
But
be
you
a
know-
first name
I don't
or
want
last
this
name.
to be misinterpreted.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Dracula pops up out of a tree.
You could also be a red herring. We'll find out when you go to the tree.
Yes.
Let's fucking go to the tree.
Okay.
Really? Right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, so you guys are going to
Okay.
the tree.
Yeah, let's go to the tree.
Okay.
Let's do one more thing before we call it a night.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys are going to the tree.
Yes.
So Lee's coming with you guys, right? Or is he staying back? What are you guys doing with Lee?
He can come.
Okay.
We Brogar fortified him, so he should be okay. If
Yeah,
not-
he can. Lee, do you want to come with us? We're gonna go to the tree.
He's like,
That big tree.
I want to always be with you guys. I love you guys. You guys are so nice to me.
Jen, are you okay?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, then let's go, but we have to be quiet, okay? Do you know what quiet?
I know because
Yeah.
it's like what the snakes do. You go. And then you see him start going on the ground, and you see him try to slither the best he can, which more looks like him swimming on the ground.
How much noise is this making?
Let's find out. A decent amount of noise.
Okay, Lee, can we get up? That's not the best way to be quiet. I really like your snake impersonation, though.
I was trying to be sneaky like the snake.
We're just gonna walk really quiet, okay?
Okay. So you see him start hunching down, and he's like 1 foot in front of the other quietly. And this
No
one-
talking. Shh.
Shh.
No talking.
I forgot. And you see him put a hand over his mouth as he starts slowly walking.
Is he going in the right direction? Like,
Are you letting him lead?
No.
no,
Okay.
no.
Then he's following you guys.
He's okay. So we're gonna go cautiously, probably slower than we would have during the day because dusk
Mm-hmm.
ish nighttime. So towards the tree.
Okay. So you actually hear what just happened in the background. You hear a howling as you guys approach the tree.
Oh god.
Man, sometimes I really enjoy this soundtrack because sometimes the sound effects are on point and it's great.
I'm gonna. There's a straight up wolf man up in that tree. I'm convinced. Oh. Are we at the tree yet?
Yeah, you guys are at the tree.
Okay.
It's gigantic, this tree. This thing, you think that it's about 40 feet wide and at least 200 feet tall.
Good lord.
Can I roll perception?
Sure. You have dark vision, right?
Yes, Tiffany.
Low
Yes, you
light.
do.
I think. Yeah. We're elves, so
Yes, if you are elves, then you're good.
okay. Yes, elves. Okay. Um, 16.
Okay, so we're 16. What, describe to me what you're doing. Just so I know how I could describe things to you. Are you looking at the tree? Are you looking around the
Looking
tree?
at the tree,
Are you using
kind
your
of
hands at
walking
all?
around. I'm not touching it yet.
Okay.
No, I don't want to touch it.
Okay.
I want to just walk around and kind of look at the base, look at the trunk, see if I can see anything up in the branches, just kind of, but not touching it.
Okay. I just like getting a visual so I can describe what you see and what you're doing is better. So you see, this tree it's natural. It's 100% natural. This is, you could estimate this tree is probably at least like anywhere between 10,000 years old to 100,000 years old, maybe even upwards in the millions of years old. Like, this thing has been around for a long, long time. You see some really weird structures up at the top. Like, the leaves, they start getting in different weird colors. Like, from green upwards like 20 feet, they're like brown leaves, which is strange because you see the rest of the forest is luscious green. And you see them every so
Like
often.
dead brown?
No, like, they're not dead. You know they're not dead by looking at them. But they're not green, but they feel, well, not feel, they look, and if you smell, they smell just like normal living leaves. They're just brown.
Is there anything like on the trunk near the base, or
You'd have to
does the bark look
move.
different anywhere?
You'd have to move a little some of the branches out of the way because it's like it looks just like it is in the picture. Like, it's a lot of it is covered from what the hell was the trunk of the tree. Like, you could see that it's more exposed the higher it goes up, but you can't see as well looking up because of how far away it is.
If I lay on the ground and look underneath, can I see anything?
You could sure you could see that there's a trunk of a tree there, and it looks pretty natural. Roll a perception check to see if you see something else in that area that you're currently in.
$18.
Okay, you notice that there is a little splint in one of the areas of where the trunk is. Like a small little indentation there. You think it might have been made with an axe or something sharp, and it goes up and down about 10 feet. Except instead of a gash, it looks like it's in a straight line. So it's a little odd to you. Like, you know that wasn't naturally there.
Rhiannon, look at this. Do you see this?
Yes. Yes, I do, but I don't know what made it. Let's see. Could I do a survival check?
Sure.
Give me a second. Let me add. 22.
A 22 on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You notice, you know that there is, survival. What would you know about that? Okay. So you know that, usually people, in large trees, sometimes they make actual houses, as well as, if the tree is big enough, places to actually live inside, if the tree is large enough. And you think this little indication could actually be the marks of some type of hidden door that's there.
I tell all of this to Yue.
Can I roll an Arcana check
Sure.
to sense any kind of magic?
Mm-hmm.
23.
Mm-hmm. You know that it's not it's not made by any magical means.
Alright. I'm gonna try. I'm still laying on the ground. I'm gonna try. I wanna touch it, like, touch the indent, see if anything happens. Kind of like poke around a little.
I'm sorry, say again? I missed the first half. You're poking around the...
I'm still laying on the ground, but I'm looking at the indent.
Okay.
And I want to kind of like prod a little bit, or like push around, see if I can figure something out.
Okay. Can everybody make me a perception check real quick?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh, 22 for you, A.
Okay, I think mine is. Let's see. 14?
Okay, so 14 and...
22.
Or 13, sorry.
Okay. So, was it Yuri or was it Rhiannon that got the 22?
UA.
Okay. Yui, you see out of the corner of your eye, that there is two, glowing yellow eyes that's about 20 feet from you, hidden within, the trees, branches, staring at you, your compatriot, and your son. You get the feeling that it's been there for a while, just watching you guys. The eyes look very large in nature. And you could also hear that it is breathing heavily. Can you make a intimidation check for me as well?
Sure.
You were probably
Both of us, or just Yue?
just Yui, because she's the one who noticed it. This was also just part of the perception check, and then you could explain what you would like to do with that information.
A 9.
Okay, you are not. You get the feeling that whatever this is has an overpowering aura to it. You kind of you felt like you were a little jumped by it, but you were able to compose yourself and not be immediately terrified or surprised by it.
So I'm gonna like Rhiannon, can you look right there?
What are you, oh. Okay.
How big are they? Do we like have a sense? You said they're big?
What is happening right now?
So you guys hear that sound coming from that direction.
Oh my god.
Where's Lee?
Lee is right behind both of you, grabbing
Okay,
onto
as long
both
as
of
he's-
your waists as soon as he heard the sound. He looks terrified right now.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up because I was still lying on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Can I still see the eyes now?
Yep, they're still pinned on you. When you stood up, you felt like the eyes followed you, like whatever it was leaning down, and then it hunched up with you.
And I can't see anything but eyes, right? No, I can't see like a shadow of his body or its body or whatever.
Not from this perspective.
Okay. I'm gonna try and say hi to it.
Okay.
Just like, excuse me, I'm sorry if we're encroaching on your territory. We're not trying to hurt you. We were just trying to figure out what's happening in this forest.
So you hear what the thing responds to you in a very deep voice. What have you come to this forest for? This tree is my domain.
We just kind of woke up here. We don't really know what we're doing, how we got here. So we're just trying to figure out things. And trying to get our bearings.
Do you even know where you are?
No, we have no idea.
How did you all get here?
Well, all I remember was a white flash, and then I woke up in this tent with a bunch of other people, and we don't know. That's all I know.
You see the creature start stepping towards you all now. Now that you can see it, it's not concealed behind the branches. You see about a 12-foot werewolf hulking in front of both of you. It's about 40 feet away from you guys right now. And it says to you, I should have you all know that the forest, for all who enter, must make a sacrifice to the great oak. And then it snarls at you and looks at the three of you and says, how many days have you all been here?
How many days have we been here?
I think only
Is
2.
this 2?
It says, then that would be 2 pints. As you see the creature start staring you down, looking at
Pints
each
of
of you.
2 pints
beer?
of water?
You see the creatures start getting closer to you guys.
Christ.
They're still...
Well, the cowboy's here all of a sudden.
And the snake man. And the Nathan. And the Percy, your other son that hasn't been adopted officially yet.
He is not my son. I have one son, and his name is Lee. And I would die for that, rat.
We might be about to.
There's Lee.
How many pints of blood can a human body lose?
That is an answer for science. I do not have that answer off the top of my
I'm
head.
about to Google this. Hold up.
You are allowed to.
So when you donate blood, usually the max is a pint. So if I give a pint and you give a pint.
Okay, but we don't know that he's talking about blood, so we need to ask him.
I did. You said beer. I said water.
Oh yeah, he didn't answer us. I am gonna back up just like a little bit, make sure.
Okay. He
I'm
says...
gonna stand in front of Lee a little more.
It must be paid with blood.
And if we pay the sacrifice, and if we pay the blood toll, then what?
That's all the forest requires. You may follow me inside.
Before or after the pint taking?
For the pint taking process.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna eat me?
If I wanted to eat you, I would have pounced on you already.
Fair enough. Alright. Can our son come?
You see your son really trying to... He's didn't want the attention brought to him, and he's trying to hide behind your cape, and he's doing a terrible job of it. He's being very quiet right now. He says, if he wishes.
Lee, do you want to go in with us?
Mm-mm.
Do you want to go back to the tent?
Mm-mm.
What do you want to do?
You have to use your words, or Mommy Green and Mommy Moon don't know what you want. Use your words, Lee.
Gary.
It is kind of scary, but Mommy Green and Mommy Moon are right here. So you can go in with us, or you can go back to the tent with Brogar.
I'm gonna stay with you guys.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
go in together.
Can I ask your name, sir? I say to the werewolf.
Feral Fang.
Okay, Mr. Feral Fang. We will go with you. Can the price be paid between the two of us?
We shall let the elder decide.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. We'll follow you.
Okay. So you're following him inside the tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you see him knock on a little section of the area, and you see the wooden tree fold open. And he
Like a
motions.
Polly Pocket.
He motions for you all to go in first.
I'll go in first. Lee goes in the middle, and you bring in the rear.
You got it.
Okay.
Okay. When you get inside, you see that there. I'm very unprepared because I didn't expect this. I didn't have a map of this area. I apologize. So
We could stop here so you have another time to prepare and we could just leave it here.
well, I know what's
And
in it. There. I just don't know if you guys are gonna fight in here. If you do, I'll draw the thing out. So you see in
Okay.
the middle of the section there is a ritual ring that has like rules on it. Oh, let me try again. Runes. Jeez. If you want, you could try to make an Arcana check on it to see if you
Yes, I
can
will.
see what the runes are used for. It is a little circle
14.
that looks like that. There.
This program is amazing.
I agree. It's great. Okay, so
I rolled a 14.
with the 14, you unfortunately do not know what it is for. Actually, it's a little bigger than that. Let me try again. There we go. That's about the size of it. Perfect. And in here, you see that there is stairs leading up, but there's a little latch above that's kind of sealed. It looks like you could pull it down like an attic ceiling to access the higher areas. The other things that are in this area is that there's 4 obelisks on each corner of the summoning circle as well. And you know also that there is a second werewolf in here as well, who's a little smaller than the one you encountered outside.
I'm gonna tell you, the snoring really adds to the werewolf effect.
yes, it does. I was thinking that actually.
And you both haven't noticed it before, but you guys see a red aura around the werewolves. And you
Oh,
see the
goody.
one that led you in closed the door, and it's now talking to you in a very different demeanor now. And he says, I appreciate you coming inside. I have a favor to ask, mostly of you. And he points to Yui. Since you are so revered in magic, I want to know how great you are at breaking curses.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no to trying. I don't know if I've ever broken a curse before, but I could always do it. There's a first time for everything.
And he says, I apologize for the way that I have approached you outside. There are many enemies that we have in the forest, and if we don't keep up appearances, others in the forest could think us as weak.
So you don't need our blood, or you do need our blood?
Nah, it was a face, I guess we could call it.
I breathe out a huge sigh of relief.
Well, damn. Okay.
Me
Um.
and my compatriot here were cursed by this tree. We were scholars at one point, but we found this magic circle here, and we were trying to discover the means of it, and in doing so, we became cursed by whatever this was into becoming werewolves. And we are trying to find a way to restore ourselves back to our human form. We have lived a very, very long time and have seen a lot of heartache, to say the least, and would just like to find rest.
I make a little wave to the other werewolf. Um. And can you tell me what kind of research you were doing before you guys got cursed? Like, did you just step in the circle and all of a sudden you were a werewolf, or
We heard
what happened?
we were messing around with each of these, trying to see if we could harness the power of this ritual circle. We felt it believed that is why the tree here has lived for an extremely long time. We sought the same power in doing so, and we ended up being stricken by it and taken by its toll.
Okay. Um, I kind of want to walk around everything, like the obelisks and everything.
Okay.
Um, but I don't want to touch anything.
Mm.
Don't touch it. Like, if you don't know what it is, don't touch it.
It's fair.
Uh,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna kind of slowly walk around looking for any kind of runes that I know that I can detect if there's anything familiar to me. Um, yeah.
Sure, make an Arcana check.
Okay. Can nat 20
Okay, well,
plus 5, so 25.
you know that this was an ancient ritual that was cast a very, very long time ago. You know this ritual was cursed. It was placed as a never-ending curse. It's one of those things that is basically timeless on the ground. For those that don't have a large knowledge of magic, they mistake these circles for just a sort of enhancing ritual. But you know that these types of rituals will actually stay on the ground and cause researchers, cultists, whatever the like, whoever happens to just walk into this would end up becoming a werewolf and living much longer. And you know that since this was cast inside of the tree, that's what's causing the tree to be so gigantic and living forever. Since it was cast inside of it, it's also affecting the tree as well.
Alright, so I say all this out loud.
And you think you could, with enough time, you could find a way to dispel the ritual. But you also know that this was actually cast using a piece of the celestial star, or perhaps the whole star as a whole, was cast with this a long time ago.
And that's the thing that blew up, right?
Yeah. You know, that's the thing that is the only thing that you know of that's capable of casting a never-ending ritual.
Okay, so I say all of this to just anyone in earshot, so the werewolves, Cheyenne, Lee, who probably doesn't understand anything that I said.
No, Lee's like, is what? I don't
Lee, don't
understand.
touch the circle. Don't touch it. Stay right here.
He's like, I don't understand, but okay.
Okay. What kind of stuff do I have to do in order to
Um,
I don't
it's basically
study it?
just take some notes. Basically, it's like a time thing. You're basically gonna have to learn how to deactivate it, and then you're basically gonna cast dispel magic on it a ton as a ritual, in order to fully dispel each rune that is on it.
All right.
And there's a lot of them on it.
I'm gonna have to learn that because I don't have that. I don't.
Well then, you'll hopefully you find it in this forest then if you don't know it.
I know detect magic, but I don't have dispel magic, so.
Okay. Well then, for now you could at least try to. You could take time to learn about it, and then when you get dispel magic, you could come back and then dispel the ritual.
Okay, does detect magic work for that?
You detect magic just allows you to detect if something is magical or not. If
Okay.
anything has like any hidden ornate magical properties.
Okay, well then I would just like to study this circle. I'm not gonna go in it.
Okay.
I would like to study, definitely take some time, my wizard time, and look at everything and learn everything that I can from it.
Sure. I'm gonna write out something for you and send you a message sometime, like during the week, because it's gonna be pretty long on exactly what the ritual does and everything like that. It'll be a couple paragraphs,
Okay.
if that's okay.
Shine has been awfully quiet.
Well, this
But
is
yes,
kind of
it's
your
fine.
deal.
If you want, we can just stop here, because I think we can't really go any farther.
That's up to you guys.
Cheyenne, are you ready to quit for the night?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Alright, then I guess we're done.
Alright, so we'll have you guys just go back to camp where everybody else is. That way everybody's together. And with that, we'll continue next week. Or sometime else.
Yeah, I don't. Next, we have funerals next week, and we're gonna
Oh, yeah,
not
that's
even
true.
be none. Like me and Nathan are not gonna be here.
Oh, okay,
So I
yeah,
don't know
that's
what
fair.
everybody else wants to do. But I'll just have Nathan talk. Well, you and Nathan and talk or whatever about it.
Yeah, I'm
So
sure we'll figure it out.
I mean, if the two of us can do, a few hours stream, just the two of us, D&D session.
Mm-hmm.
Three of us, sorry. Falcon was here too from all of it.
Yes.
I was.
I always count you.
It's good.
Valken was an important part. He was our son.
Some would say it's the
Falcon is
best
our
part.
son now.
I mean, I thought Lee was a pretty good character.
Lee is
I
best
love him.
character.
And at least Abby will love him.
Yes.
So, did everybody have fun?
Yes,
Yes.
Well, that's good.
very much.
I'll take that as a yes, Phil.
So does he just not does he sleep a lot or
This-
not sleep enough or?
Yeah, he has sleep apnea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where is he at?
Oh, he lives like
Where does he?
5 minutes from me.
Oh, okay, so it's pretty late there, right?
It is 4:37 in the morning. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, let's let everybody go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Wow. Falcon with the rate of 2.
I was here to help and entertain.
It was very entertaining.
11 out of 10.
Double raid.
Or a 17 out of 10.
Well, yeah, I counted
That's
that
what
I don't
that's
know.
what Lee would say.
Probably.
Wait, no.
Our poor son who can't.
Having issues.
All right, I'm leaving, y'all.
Okay.
Alright.
Have
Me
fun.
too.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Have a good night.
Alright, I'm
Me
using
too.
You too.
I know. Hope you have a good Deborah Thirst team. I was playing overtime as well. Oh, nice. Very nice. I appreciate the host. Well, I hope you had a good stream. Hey, Valk. Oh.
Right. We're hitting the
Eh.
point. Well, I'm hitting the point. I don't know what reason.
Gonna finish up tomorrow. Got tired. For some reason, decided that when I got to my 15 sub goal, I was gonna do this in one sitting. But you know what? It's been fun, and I'm almost done.
You know what? At least that way randomized.
Yeah, that would be like 48 hours. Wait, why did I just get that area and then let it out? Alright, that was genius. It's because the D-pad doesn't work. Did we get any XP from this? Oh. Hi, Tiff. Alright, we got our fairies. Oh, I need my ocarina out. Wait. Oh. Damn it. That's awesome. I did Child Link one stream, then most of Adult Link from Forest Spirit. Okay, gotcha. So, I mean, yeah. That sounds like a normal amount of time to do it. Normal amount of streams.
I think we just hit level 3, guys.
Oh. Cool. For doing nothing. It's exciting.
No.
For playing Ocarina of Time for 11 hours.
We didn't hit level 2. My math was off.
Level 2.
Level 2, you have to hit 300 experience. Level 3 is 900. I did my math wrong. We're at 775.
Thanks, Tiff. My tunic you're wearing is gone.
So considering die in the next session.
Alright, I got it back. We're good.
Probably be level 3.
Most likely. Nope.
It's a high probability. But we also might not get the fights. So.
I think the double is the best reward. I mean, we obviously know that it isn't. We're still grateful to have them.
Oh, yeah.
Good lord. Good lord. Ah, damn it, I can't reach from there.
Chucklehead. I mean, but you're also talking about people who weren't there for the session and don't know what was gotten there for the session.
Yeah. We have a better surprise? Oh, dear.
Oh, do you mean not but the child rat that you've stolen and you're now called homicide?
No, Tippy came in here and told us about that. Or Cheyenne, I don't
I don't
remember.
think she's... No, Cheyenne was telling me in the background.
No, someone came in and talked about it in chat too, Bryn. I just said period. That's how tired I am. I'm at work. I don't actually feel that tired though. I don't think I'm that tired. He wasn't being mean.